Here we go. We're just talking about something. All right.
Drinking, smoking, straight West Coast.
David Bowie, Gene. That's my favorite David Bowie song right there.
He's a good man. I hate to tell you that Iman is a big fan of mine.
Oh.
I actually did a charity for my cousin's Chris Rock's ex-wife.
Right.
Iman, after I came on stage, ran up to me, grabbed me. We had dinner.
Really?
She took pics with me.
Wow. Who's a bigger fan of yours, though? Her or Melania Trump?
It's so hard to choose. They both look so delicious.
What about Michelle Obama? Do you have a Michelle Obama?
No, I never ran with Michelle. Gail, me and Gail are close.
Gail King, okay.
Yeah, Gail's
How
a
the
good friend of mine.
hell do you run into all these people?
No Oprah,
It's
but
amazing.
Gail.
Black Hollywood, brother.
Black Hollywood.
Right.
You're in me.
He goes to the Essence Awards every year.
That's right.
He's the one that starts the trouble.
And help with the decorations.
Now that I'm, now that I'm .01, you gotta invite me to some of these
You're
things.
right. You know what?
I'm in the club.
You're right. I've been holding back on you.
0.01%
0.01.
Carl's waving around.
It makes the racist in my family
Furious. I know it does.
Drives them nuts. They're like, "Can you shut up with the 0.01 sub-Saharan?"
Do they really say that? No, sons of bitches. Which uncle is it that I got a punch in the chest?
Yes, Carl.
Can you button your fly? Because I'm not going to stare at that for 3 hours. Your fucking hog trying to slip.
Oh, look at you.
I'll stare over there.
Look at you.
I'll give a
Why
look
you
at the
looking?
mule.
Straight ahead.
No one else was looking.
They're on
Yeah.
a different angle.
I am a different angle. I can go over here with mine.
Yeah, same thing. I'm never looking at him.
We crisscrossed it.
How'd you
I have
notice?
to look at him because he's always looking at me to shut up. I'm joking.
Yeah, close your pants up,
Come
you
on,
animal.
look
Why your
at
dick
this.
coming out?
Yeah.
I'm
But you
in
went
that
fishing
range.
earlier? Nigga?
I want some. It needs some air. It's a warm day in New York City. I got to air this thing out.
Vintage Jordashes over there.
You got those ooh la la satons on?
Got satons on.
Paid $1,200 for him.
Probably. Him and Kanye go to the same place.
Oh, looks like you're going to fix the gutters at the house.
I fucking can't defend myself.
It's got fashionable holes in it.
It's
He bugs me.
Torn in just the right places.
I think the lead singer a rat.
Worn in just the right places and
Yes.
torn in just the right places. Rat? You said rat?
I got the holes in the knees.
The holes in the knees.
Yeah.
These jeans are about 10 years old.
Where'd you get them from?
Easily.
Theo Vaughn?
That's the Theo Von collection.
Diesel?
They're diesel
Diesel.
jeans.
Oh, God.
You know it was, you nailed it.
Wait, that's not a bad.
No, it's not bad, but he
That's not a bad
nailed it,
place
though.
to go.
I have two pairs.
No, not if you have a time machine and you go
Go to
back to
Barbados, you animal. You got
1998.
the money. Go to Barbados.
I got some nice John Varvatos jeans.
There we go.
Nice fit.
You know, that's my
looking
shit.
stylish.
That's my jacket.
Age
over there.
appropriate, too.
Age appropriate, still cool.
Still gives you a little rock and roll, but it doesn't make you look like an idiot.
You don't look thirsty in it.
It doesn't look like you're trying to make believe you're still in college.
It's like you know you've been on the road for 20 years, but you want to look cool as a rock and roll.
I'm not
dude.
gonna lie to you. I was still shopping at Abercrombie and Fitch a mere
God.
5 years ago.
Oh,
Okay.
my God.
And then I finally said, "What are you doing?
What are
This
you
is
doing?
Stupid."
You must have looked like an American Girl doll.
Oh, wow.
upskirt shot on it.
Yeah.
I look like an idiot. Hey, can you go get Lewis? Can you get that note from my gift? I think I left it over there.
Hey, what's going on?
Someone who really cares about me and the radio show
Okay.
got me a little gift for my hallway office.
Lamp. Lamp.
Huh?
Lamp.
No, better.
Can't smoke in the building, so it can't be an ashtray.
Well, if you go to my Instagram stories,
Okay.
Opie Radio on Instagram, I
He's really
posted
passing
a
it
little video.
If you're speaking of gifts, somebody sent me the Blue Apron box, right? Free. Like the dude that works there said he could send me a free thing, like a
Right.
coupon. And going through it, they finally, at one point, even though I was still thinking I was going to get free, it started looking like I was going to have to sign up and it's asking me for a credit card. I got scared and bailed out.
Oh.
So thank you, kind man. And it's not your fault that I got fucking nervous, but I ain't putting my credit card in. No matter how much it says you're signing up. If you're reading all the fine print,
Yeah, of
it
course.
looked like I was on the hook.
Yeah.
So no, I'm not. That's the Ancestry.com trick.
You sign up.
I don't like getting lured, and it's going to be 2 months free, and you don't read the fine print, and then 2 years later you don't notice, and they begin to charge $40 a month for the whole time.
For the whole time, yeah, that's how they get you.
I don't do the subscription usually.
No,
I will buy something and put my bill, like my cable bill. I'll put that on my credit card where it goes through every month.
Right.
But now I just go through the bill meticulously because I've had too many Ancestry.coms and
really,
popping
up on your shit.
Both the idiots I married would sign up for anything when I was out of town and not tell me.
Really?
Yes. So frequently, a couple of years after, I'd find something going through the bills. It wouldn't be a lot, but over a 3-year period, it might have been, $800-900.
Damn.
Well, $30 a month is $360 a year times 3 years.
Yeah.
Something idiotic,
That's $1080 a year,
right?
$1080 for the 3.
To learn that the Henleys came from Henley, England. Well, I fucking learned that in high school.
Yeah, I don't have to pay you monthly protection money, motherfucker.
There's a regatta there. Boom, that's the only facts.
Like Ancestry, why would you stay on there and keep doing it and doing it? Won't you figure out who you are at some point and say, okay, that's enough?
I'm telling you, these are the two geniuses that I married, and they would get hooked in the fine print of the spa, joining the health club, not reading the fine print and handing the credit card over.
Right.
And then they'd want to quit or stop going, and then they don't check their bills.
That's my wife.
Right.
They don't check their bills. They just throw the minimum at it or do a little something. All the wrong things you're supposed to do with credit and getting accounts and,
wife.
paying attention. And then I'd be divorcing them, and then I'd be mad and not paying attention, not wanting to look at the bills because I just figure I'm broke. Fuck it. I got to work.
Right.
And then I'd go digging around every now and then. I'd go, oh, what the fuck?
I'm a member of every community pool in fucking New Jersey because of my wife.
The New York Sports Club across the street from me, I had to go in there and go, I live across the street. I'm just going to come in here every day and sit in your fucking cubicle till you fix this. She's not coming in here. Right. Well, she's got to come in here. It's her name. I don't get no. It's my goddamn name. It's my fucking card. Here's my shit.
Right.
She's not even going to have my name in 3 months. So I'm just going to come in here and fuck with you every goddamn day. And
so loud.
I went in the first day, and then the guy just shined me and walked around and showed new clients and tried to sign other people up and just walked by and act like it was weird.
That you were there.
And I was there, but there's no security, so they couldn't get rid of me.
Yeah.
And then I had to go do something. So I sat there for like 2 or 3 hours, just read the newspaper and hung out. Did everything. Oh, yeah. Then the second day I went in there, I kind of creeped around to make sure he was in there doing something.
Right.
And he was by himself. And I just walked right in and sat across the desk. He's like, okay.
Good.
He got on the phone
Wait
immediately.
him out.
I'm like, call headquarters. I know you can do this.
Wait him out.
I've been yelling at headquarters for 2 weeks because there's New York sports clubs. I'm getting somebody in accounting that's just going, no, that's our policy, and we're not doing. And I'm like, just tell them you're going to have a harassment issue.
Yeah.
Because I live across the street, and I got 23 hours a day not to do shit.
Oh, I would just call the goons.
And he got on the phone and whispered, and then and gave me some information, some paperwork. Here's a confirmation code. This will be off, and we are retroing back the past 3 months. Can't do anything about the previous 9, but we are taking another 300 off, and that'll stop
like,
going.
Can you please put on your pants and leave my office?
I did have on shorts that day.
That's a good idea for a segment.
We should do
Vic Henley on your side. Caller has a problem, and then you'll go down and straighten it out.
Vic Henley will shut down your gym membership. I think we're all paying for a gym membership, though. I guarantee some old gym membership.
I'm not.
I think I'm still paying for New York sports clubs.
Oh man,
now that you just said that, it reminded me that I think I'm still paying.
Maybe.
I'm definitely not paying for a gym membership anywhere.
The second genius I married had an $1,800 Home Depot account that was run up because her ex was a contractor and started an account under her name.
Oh.
And like a couple of years into our marriage, it hits her credit score, which is now sort of rolling over on mine a little bit.
Oh.
And she won't call the motherfucker. She's friendly with him. I'm like, she's like, this is all him when he had a business. I'm like, then call him and tell him to do the right thing, and take, because it's not right. And she goes, what's my name on it? I go, at least call and float the idea.
Right,
You've always said you're friendly. Their families are still friendly. If it's 18, say you'll fucking split it with him. Just why I got to cough up $1,800 to get rid of this, and she wouldn't do it, and it turned into a shit fight.
So
I'm like, at least make the phone. You can call me back and say he told you to stick it up your ass, and then I'll pay it.
Right.
But make the goddamn phone call. I didn't talk to him. You always said it was nice. Make the call.
Right.
Try it.
She
Gamble.
lied about
Take
being
the gamble.
nice.
Probably so.
And the last time they spoke,
Probably
he says,
so.
"Shove it up your ass."
That was probably right. I had good confirmation. I bitched about this to her mom, who did confirm that as far as she knew that the families were all hunky-dory and thought they were all hunky-dory. But you're right. She would not have known their last conversation.
Right.
So
They're real sneaky, these broads.
So it was a plant for my hallway office.
So you can carry it out. So you can carry it out.
I don't know what happened here.
I don't know what happened, but it's 5 o'clock.
I don't know what happened.
I started bitching.
He went on a rant.
I started bitching.
I don't know how he got off the road.
I started bitching.
So anyway, a fine listener
Sent you a plant.
sent a plan for the hallway
Where
office.
is it?
You want me to bring it in here?
I thought somebody wanted to go get it and show it to
Don't
us.
bring it in here; it'll die from all the hate.
And I'm gonna put a camera on it because I know it's a matter of time before someone around here fucks with it.
Oh yes,
Someone's gonna fuck
somebody
with
going
it
to either put a
immediately.
bugger on it or pee in it.
Immediately.
I might do the booger.
I might use it
Immediately.
and roll one with it. Use your leaves, beady.
If you want to see the new office plan,
It looks lovely.
it's a quick video on my Twitter and Instagram.
Is it sitting? Is it actually sitting out there?
I'm sitting on my nice glass
So if I got up now and walked around, I could go see it in
It's
person.
starting to look like a lovely spot.
I'm gonna go look. Can I go, do you mind if I take a couple seconds?
I guarantee
I'm
you'll-
sorry. I'm sorry. I went off on a tangent. I'll let you reset.
I swear to God, I don't care.
We're gonna do the reset segment.
I was busting your.
No, I know,
I don't
I know,
give
I know.
a fuck. Trust me.
That was better than seeing a plant.
We all got
No,
nervous
go,
because we
go.
thought your dick was going to start working the board.
That's what it was.
Yeah, fucking your hog's out. Fucking, I'm trying
It
to.
threw everybody off.
Fancy jeans.
Yeah,
I
and
don't know what
he
it
throws
was.
that fucking that third grade up by the swing thing. Why are you looking at my dick?
Yeah. I don't know because it's looking at us
Because it's winking at me.
and just ask me what time the bus comes.
And let the record show I'm very far away from the boys.
Fucking smudged my glasses.
He's fogging on my glasses.
There's a strawberry blonde pubic hair on my glasses for some reason.
You got a helmet print.
Strawberry blonde.
You got a helmet print on your right lens.
Looks like a monkey thumb on my fucking.
I guarantee.
Now, helmet
Vic,
print. Wasn't he a rock and roll producer?
I guarantee Vic's gonna giggle when he comes back in. Look, he's giggling.
He's already smiling. That dumb plant over there.
What do you think?
It's looking nice, right?
It's awesome. I would have gone cactus. But they went a little more ficus.
Yeah, because with all the time I'm going to be taking off, man, that thing's going to be dying.
Yeah, maybe the nice cleaning
Dying.
woman who she'll take care of it while we're gone.
No, we're on good terms again.
Yeah, it's just
Chocolate fixes everything.
chocolate fixes everything. You telling me this?
That's the plan.
You're adorable.
Look at that.
That's the plan.
Nice.
Know what we should do?
What is it? Do we know?
Know what we should do? Oh, Lewis already knows.
What is it,
Know
Lewis?
what we should do?
What kind of plan is it, Lewis? Do we know?
Maybe plant something ourselves.
Oh, you talking about growing something in there? Hell, no. Hell to the nah.
I got Stump Brain on the line because this healthcare bill just hit.
It's funny.
It's funny.
It's hilarious.
What makes
You
it
see your
so
boy
hilarious?
Ted Cruz is getting his revenge.
What does Cruzy say?
He's a standout. He's
saying,
one of
"Fuck
the four
this"?
Republicans not going with it.
So and they need
them.
They need all Republicans, and don't they need 2 Democrats?
I think so.
I think.
But Cruz, he is basking in it.
Really? He's finally getting his revenge.
Oh, sweet, sweet, sweet cold revenge.
What is he saying?
He's just like, I don't believe in it. They just they put Stump Brain on the phone.
All right, let's get Stump
They
Brain.
just showed him speaking in the hallway of the Capitol building.
All right, let's say hi to Stunt Brain. What's up, Stunt Brain?
Hey guys, they can only lose 2, so 4 puts them in a deficit.
Right.
The Republicans have 52 to 48, and the Democratic coalition is tight, so they ain't breaking away. Even a guy like Joe Manchin in West Virginia, who's in a red state up for re-election, he could be in trouble if they decide they don't like him. But this is only 140 pages. This is like a thought starter. And they're gonna fight it out now for a week after they the Democrats are calling it mean. Most of the Republicans are saying we can get it done, but you got 4 saying it's Obamacare light, and in some ways it is. It really is. It's if you just look at the Senate bill and don't worry about the House bill because they knew that was dead on arrival anyway.
Yeah.
There's so much that's similar. There are so many things in there. You can still have your kids on your insurance till they're 26. You can still have pre-existing conditions are covered.
That's good.
There is some griping about the subsidies ending, the cost-sharing subsidies, which was going to cost a lot of money, but that's going to end in 2020, and they knew they were going to work on that anyway. But the big deal that Democrats are saying Republicans are evil about is that on the old Obamacare, insurance companies can charge older customers 3 times more than they charge younger customers.
Gross.
Which just it makes sense because it's actuarial tables. They cost more. On this one, it's 5 times as much. So, of course, the Democrats are going to say they hate old people and they want old people to die because they can't afford their insurance. And so the big stuff, though, is about that the pre-existing conditions, the kids staying up to 26, and in the old Obamacare, you had to get some insurance. You had to have an individual mandate. They dropped the individual mandate completely in the Senate bill. So that's the other thing. There's no push to say you have to have insurance.
Yeah, I paid the extra $1,000 on my taxes last year for not having any.
Oh, did you?
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, good for you.
But it goes up every year, doesn't it, Vic?
Yeah, and I also, because my premiums would have been like $7,000 or something, and then if I'd gotten sick, I got enough savings, I could have just paid for it.
Right.
So I just figured I'd spend what's the least amount of money.
Vic,
hope for the best.
If that went up, Vic, if that
he's right, it does go up.
If your shit went up to $7,000, how long would you be in the Congress hallway waiting to talk to somebody?
No, I don't know.
You would black out.
I'd take a long walk out back.
Long walk out back.
I made Stunt Brain laugh. That's always my
Nice.
my work here is done.
Where we at
Every day.
Where we at with Ted Cruz? So he's stepping forward, huh?
Cruz and Rand Paul and Mike Lee and I forget who the other one is are all saying, look, this is Obamacare light. They really want to push for a full repeal and then bring something new in. But they keep so much of the base of Obamacare.
Because it's good for Americans, I believe, that part of the bill.
Yeah, well, the part that says up to 26, a lot of parents are saying, yeah, this is good, we keep this. And the removal of the pre-existing conditions clause, that's a deal breaker for a lot of people.
Yep.
It should be.
It should be.
Well, well, if they would open up, the way insurance works, you get more people in the pool, it's easier to make it cheaper. If we would sell insurance across the whole country instead of blocking it at state lines, you would create massive pools and drive costs down. But we're not doing that.
That's right.
The insurance companies prop up their costs by keeping the state line restriction.
Their lobbyists do that. They push for that.
Oh, absolutely.
Yep.
And that's a big deal. And if they would start going at this from common sense, from free market economics, they might get there. But right now it's not there. But it's going to take a week. There's going to be a whole lot of screaming. Even if it gets to the vote a week from today, I don't know if it gets through. And then they push it until after the holiday because they can't afford another embarrassment.
Right.
Yeah.
Man.
We're all fucked. We all know that we need to stop that fucking state line.
I was going to say, so all
Yeah.
there are national insurance companies that that we all know their names of, but they insure individually in each state. Shouldn't it be easy to unify all of them? Or no, the state laws fuck that up because of the lobbyists. Is that what you're saying?
Well, it's the lobbyists. It's total lobbyists because they're printing money off all this, all these rate changes, and that's where it is. And we thought the lobbyists were gone when Obama came in, but they managed to stay alive. They're never dying. They're the cockroaches of D.C.
So Nationwide is not on your side. They are just up to the state line.
Nationwide for 18 more miles. Fucking crooks.
That's terrible. That's awful.
It's really despicable that we
suffer for it, right?
Can't make this because we all benefit from it. We all benefit. If you got that one pool, and it's like who's in charge of us? Not us. We're ridiculous.
We lost the whole we the people.
Yeah, we're ridiculous.
Because there was a time we all understood we would have to sacrifice some individual stuff for the greater whole.
The better,
But the we part of we the people has gone away.
We just go me, and all that me shit's going to put you in a worse situation.
Now it's 50% of the country is basically saying we know better than the other 50% of the country, and that's that.
What's up with us?
It's a supreme
ridiculous.
This is
supreme arrogance on both sides. By the way,
I agree. That's what I mean.
On both fucking sides. Don't miss.
I know. Believe
it's
me.
like watching an episode of Vern and Shirley when they really arguing over some boy.
Well, I have a sign that says "Supreme Arrogance" hanging right above my bathroom.
Do you really?
Right above my bathroom door.
I bow to you for that.
I want that as a tattoo.
And then people will hear that. That it's both sides doing this, and they're going to ignore that and go, "No, actually, it's the other side that's way worse than."
It's like
we're not we the people anymore.
But it's more of us, not not doing that.
It's gone back to Crossfire. We're like when Jon Stewart just dismantled them.
Yeah.
There's so much yelling and screaming going on. Nobody can figure out anybody's point of view or listen or consider anything or figure anything out because I'm just too busy trying to shout you down.
Right.
I'm too busy sitting here next to Carl putting his hand up, interrupting my train of thought.
I feel angry.
New York Racket Club, baby.
Yeah. I knew that membership story was going to get him wound up. I want it off my cred.
Go ahead, Carl. What do you got?
Well, but here's the thing. All right. Stop with this fucking repeal Obamacare. That's not a position.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Because a lot of things in it we want.
There's some things in it that work.
Great.
Everybody be a grown-up. Forget about Obama.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And fix this healthcare thing together. Stop it.
Stop it. Just go
Like
point by point.
Senator Cruz, listen, great guy, fucking Republican, historic, whatever the fuck he is. But his position is no. That's not a position.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Well,
At
he's
least
saying
this
no
guy's
because
trying to fix it.
he wants all the things taken out of it.
Right.
Yeah, but you can't anymore.
Yeah,
It's a democracy. His party's going 150 to 2 against him. Yeah. Even if he really wants to be one of the two that fucks it up, you kind of aren't he supposed to toe the line? And majority rules. Majority rules.
He's not toeing the line with motherfuckers who called his wife a rat.
Yeah, well, that's true. Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Toed his dick.
Well,
Yeah. But it's all the haters, all the people that lost the presidential. They look ridiculous. Him and the guy with the perm. What's the guy with the perm?
James Brown.
No. The guy in Congress.
Is this a trivia show? What we doing?
Rand Paul. The guy with the perm.
Rand Paul, yeah.
Rand Paul, yeah.
They're just fucking haters. They lost. Trump
All the heartbeats.
Bro, the guy from McDowell's.
But then there were haters. There was haters when Obama. But there were haters when Obama. It just goes back and forth like a sea fucking saw.
But at the end of the day, poor people still getting fucked.
No
just
shit.
fix the thing.
Are we ever going to get this figured out, Stump Brain?
Yeah, I think we will. But here's the reality that I think everybody's missing. There's a couple of people like Rand Paul who actually has supported Trump on more things than you can imagine, especially after Trump really went after him in the primaries. But I think he's one of the guys who said, look, end of life and beginning of life is where we have all our costs in healthcare. That's where the majority of it comes from. Something like 70% of total healthcare costs in this country are in the last 10 years of your life. And if we created 2 high-risk pools for people up to 3 years old and people from 80 years old and up, or even 75 years old and older, we might be able to leave the rest of it to free market. Right. And then you'd have the ability to have the market decide, and we'd have an actual real capitalist solution here. But the government have to step in and deal with that high-risk pool, and we all share the burden. That's one of the things that nobody ever talks about. And I'd love to see solutions like that discussed, but they're all, like you said, entrenched in their own camps, and nobody's moving.
Stunt Brain for president.
I love it, Stump Brain.
That a boy.
Is Medicaid sort of part of that high risk pool in a way, Stunt Brain? Or
yeah, it is. It is.
Okay.
It is, and they've moved some of the proposals in the Senate deal on Medicaid, and it's kind of weird the way they set it up. The states can expand the Medicaid, and the way Obamacare is, Medicaid covers people making up to 138% of poverty line, so it kind of helps people get access to Medicaid. Right. But in the Senate and the House bill, they kind of push that off to the states, which would mean the states would then have to suck up to the federal government to get that money in order to support it. Right. So it's a control issue, which is what a lot of this comes down to, is about control. And these guys want to get control. And I'm a 10th Amendment guy. I like the states having their own power. I don't like this having to force them to come back to the feds. But this is going to be one of the sticking points, and it's one of the real nerdy points that it's hard to actually figure out what it is in 10 seconds or less.
Yeah, Jason in Charleston goes, Stump Brain, what was wrong with health care before Obamacare?
We had 30 million people allegedly without health care. And the Democrats saw this as an opportunity to use that as a campaign tool to say, let's cover them, and in the whole mix, let's get everybody covered. And they wanted to get to what Britain has, and this is a national single payer health care, socialized medicine. Yeah. And if you had good health care, if you had good health insurance in America, you had the best coverage in the world. But if you didn't have it, it stunk. And it stunk on ice. Right. And Democrats wanted to socialize the medical system, and it's 1/6 of the economy, and it's a big deal, and it is about control, and it is about putting a huge benefit into the system that will then probably make those people vote for you for the rest of their lives.
Right.
So it's all about power and control again. It wasn't necessarily about solving the problem with 30 million people who needed health care.
Right. So this thing is dead on arrival, obviously.
I don't think so. They now have.
If you got 4 senators against it, so they can't really take a vote.
Yeah, but Cruz, they won't take a vote for a week because they have a mandatory 20 hours of debate after they propose amendments to the bill. So that has to happen. And Cruz ended his little hallway press conference by saying, I think we can get there.
Because he said, I think we can get there because he's waiting for what y'all going to give me.
Something.
Right. Who going to make up for calling my wife a rat?
Yeah, pay me off.
Come to my office and kiss my wife on the ass and throw me a couple dollars and some acres of something.
Someone kiss her.
I want Trump to come in my office and kiss me on the ass.
Stunt Brain, did you see the thing from The Onion yesterday on Twitter where it was McConnell swallowing the whole bill?
No, that's almost as good as, who was it? Was it Sheldon Whitehouse who was up on the Senate floor and he kept looking for the bill?
Right.
He kept saying, your time is up, and he keeps looking around and goes, it's here somewhere. It's over here somewhere.
I know, it's got to be here.
What a bunch of clowns.
The thing on The Onion was really funny because it was like, the premise of it was, he had it in his hands. It's about something obviously like the size of a phone book almost, even though it's not.
Right.
And then like they're saying so-and-so and so-and-so, like even Republicans and Democratic senators are approaching him in the hallway to ask him about it. They want to see it. And it says if he just shoved the whole thing in his mouth at once. So in his throat, so he got that Mitch McConnell face, and then his whole throat looks like he swallowed the Yellow Pages. He's like, what are you talking about, guys? I don't know where it is. I hadn't seen it either.
What a fucking...
These Republicans...
it was on Twitter.
What a bunch of bums. I mean...
And they're all bums, Republicans and Democrats.
The only time you can stop
down there, 90% of them down there.
Yeah.
I don't listen when you say just one group is...
There's some good on both sides, though. Some good. That's some honest, good guys on both sides.
I like what Vic's saying about 90% are shit.
But that's why Drain the Swamp worked. That's why, whatever the fuck America Great Again, the goddamn Drain the Swamp resonated more than I think Make Great because everybody feels more like I do. These motherfuckers ain't got our best interest in
not at all.
And would screw us over in a second. And I'm too old and have not experienced enough of the good.
Right.
So I'm just a damn skeptic now for 50 years.
Right.
There's still way too many people out there that believe that they're working for them.
I know.
They're really just don't give a fuck about you.
Some of them step it up, but if you add it all up,
majority don't give a fuck.
No, a majority don't
If they just want to keep their cushy fucking careers going.
Everybody knows.
If anyone in government gives you $1, they're getting 5 in their pocket. I'll tell you that right off the bat.
Totally.
Right.
You're just the excuse for them to steal.
Well, it's not our fault they've beat us into submission. When I'm a little kid, my first example is Nixon, the only guy that's had to quit.
Yeah.
So my parents are going, these are our heroes. The only dude had to quit ever since 17, whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
I'm not listening to you now.
Now your word is garbage.
George Wallace was our governor. Oh, listen to him too. Listen to the racist and the crook.
Yeah.
No, I guess you're going to tell me that broccoli's good for you.
Very good. Let me get a couple calls in here. Bob in Iowa. Bob, go ahead. You're on with Stump Brain.
Good stuff.
Hey, Stunt Brain, how you doing?
I'm good, Bob. What's up?
This is the one subject, as you guys pointed out, that could bring this country together if there could be some kind of a meeting in the middle here.
Yeah.
But the big problem you have with this bill is it's basically being done for the major tax cuts.
Right.
That's going to cut into Medicare.
Right.
It's not a bill. It's not a health bill. It's a tax bill.
Right.
Well, that's a big part of it, but it's also you have to understand that Obamacare is in a death spiral. It truly was built to fail.
True.
The guy who built it, Jonathan Gruber, said this is a Trojan horse to get to single payer.
Right.
By the time it fails, after Obama's out of office, people are saying, well, you have to save us. We can't lose our insurance. And then they were planning on Hillary saying the only answer is single payer. So while this bill looks like a tax bill, the bill that's in place, the law that's in place, is eroding faster than anyone can imagine, and it's going to die soon.
Right.
So the dilemma is who fixes it, and the people in charge get the chance to fix it first, and the Republicans are in charge.
Wow.
and they are geniuses.
Right.
Sorry, I had to take a pot shot.
Bob, finish up because I got someone in Toronto that's pissed at Stunt Brain.
Oh, really?
Absolutely.
Is it ex-girlfriend?
Anyway,
Mrs. Stunt
Is it
Brain?
Mrs. Brain?
Finish up, Bob. Finish up.
anyways, what I was going to say is part of the death spiral, though, was contributed by the failure of the current administration to fund the states to cover that.
Sure.
Yeah.
And
They wanted it to die faster.
They did that on purpose.
Right, they wanted it to. But it's a subject that really, I'm glad to hear even conservative alt-right Carl, my favorite chef, even say he thinks it's something that should be, we should bring all of us together.
Well, yes. Well, here's what, like we got to remember, we're on the same team.
Right, well, here's what blew my mind, right? I watched TV when this whole Obamacare thing came in. They tried to repeal it. 600, it's something ridiculous. Like 100 times they voted on it, trying to repeal it. I don't know what the number is.
60 sometimes.
60-something times.
That's why he's Stunt Brain.
Wow.
Yeah. Right. So listen to this. This is when I stopped listening. So all of a sudden Trump comes in, and they look at Paul Ryan, and they're like, "Well, what's your plan?" Yeah. Oh, we didn't put it together yet. Wait.
So you repealed that on 60 sometimes.
So you and never had shit. 68 times saying this is bad, and you never had a replacement. Right. Then you got the longest shot in the world. You got Donald Trump, which was like Gary Gnu from the fucking Space Coaster being the president. Right? Now you have everything you need. You have the Congress, you have the House, you have the presidency.
Set up nice.
And you still can't get it done.
And then Paul Ryan goes on TV, he's like, yeah, we don't have a plan.
That thing should have been that thing should have been done on his desk, waiting just in case.
Yep.
The only thing that made it better.
That's when I realized
they just
all those guys
shit.
are garbage.
Yep.
Bravo. And the only thing that made it
talking shit and complaining.
The exclamation point on that was, "Wow, this is a lot trickier than we thought it was."
Yeah. So all you did was bitch. All you did was bitch. You did no work.
You did no work and just bitch.
I don't want to lose Melanie, who's kind of mad at Stunt Brain. She's from Toronto, though.
Okay.
Why does she care about our health care bill?
Yeah.
Go ahead, Melanie.
Opie.
Oh, sorry.
I am not from Toronto. I am an American citizen that lives in Canada. Thank God.
Okay.
So he did move.
So you moved up there.
Is this a boy or girl?
I don't know.
Okay, guys, listen.
Let's slow down a little bit. We need
First of all,
wait a minute. Are you
a dude?
Wait. Let's
are you a boy or a girl?
I have a horrible cold right now. I'm a girl.
Okay, she has a cold.
Okay.
How many years have you had?
Go ahead. Let us say her point.
When did you have the surgery for this cold?
Is that what they call it when they cut your dick off?
I apologize, Caitlin, for all this.
Oh my God, guys, listen. I get this all the time. I have a voice. I'm a girl.
Okay.
Listen to me.
Did the cold make you Hispanic too?
Shut up, Opie.
Oh, he's getting mad a lot. All right,
go ahead.
I'm sorry, Melanie. I apologize.
No, it's okay.
Go ahead, Frank.
Okay.
All right.
I get that.
From my dick to yours.
Go ahead, Manly.
Listen to me. Guys, I'm telling you right now, first of all, Stunt Brain is sometimes right, but he misleads you all the time, Opie, and I can tell you don't dwell a lot
on what? Come on, Mel. Tell us where I'm wrong.
Mel.
You got hit. Frank from Toronto got hit.
Go ahead.
If you still had your dick, that would have hurt.
B. What you don't know.
I heard him taking shots at me in there. I got you.
You're right. Go ahead. What you don't know.
Trying to say I don't read that much.
Let us tell us what we don't know. Tell us what we don't know. What's it about?
All right, let's all calm down and start over. Go ahead, Melanie. Make your point.
Can we just have a conversation? I'm just saying.
Yes.
What I'm saying is that Stunt Brain is sometimes right, but the problem is he misleads you. And because you're not marinating in news, you don't know when he's fucking with you.
Okay.
Socialized medicine, this crap, and Obamacare being in a death spiral, these are all talking points. I live in Canada. I have had a surgery when I lived in the United States 12 years ago.
We know the surgery you had.
We're very well aware of your surgery.
If I did, I would tell you. I'm a liberal, okay?
Okay, fair enough.
That's usually who gets those surgeries.
I literally had to have a surgery in the United States 12 years ago before I moved here.
Okay.
It cost $37,000.
Right.
Do you know what that exact surgery I had to have it redone here? You know what it cost me here?
7 rubles?
It cost me the gas to get to the fucking hospital. That's what it cost me.
Oh, that's amazing.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So here's the thing. Here's the problem. Americans want low taxes, and they want good health care. My taxes pays for the health care for every Canadian. That's what I'm trying to tell you. And it depends on the kind of country you want. You guys want Donald Trump as your president, then you will have shitty government. You know what my president, my prime minister is talking about here on the radio?
Well, he's a good-looking dude.
He's not tweeting to people about who's doing this and all his Russian connections.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at the United States because I got to tell you, I've prospered. It's given me the ability to live anywhere in the world that I want. But I don't understand Americans who are so fucking racist and hateful to each other that you don't understand that a country is decided by the health of its people.
I agree.
If your people are sick, your country is sick.
This segment's
you see
going
what I'm
long.
saying? So here's
Mel, can I reply?
Yeah,
Mel,
you gotta let him rebut.
Let him rebut.
Frank get in.
Guys, talk it out man to man.
You keep calling me a dude. Okay, I just want to say one more thing.
We won't keep calling you a dude, fella.
Okay, I just want to say one more thing. You started this new show. And you put together a team. I was really, really sad when the whole Opie and Anthony and Jimmy thing stopped.
Right.
But I got to tell you, you put together a team here. I fucking couldn't stand Sherrod Small in the beginning.
You love me now, don't you? Your vagina and your penis love me now, don't it?
To all the idiots out there, the Opster always knows.
The Opster.
Why are you?
It's a rhyme and a reason.
I know what I'm doing.
But go ahead, finish, Mel.
Since I was 18 in this dumb business, Mel.
He's getting to a compliment.
Go ahead, Mel. Finish. Sorry.
Interrupted a compliment. Yes. Oh my God, what's wrong with me?
Sorry,
Take my
Mel.
temperature.
Go ahead, Mel.
You're so used to people shitting on you. I'm trying to tell you.
Yes.
The show is fucking great.
Thank you.
I can't stand him still. I'm waiting for him to grow on me.
He'll grow on you.
I love this
I'll
show.
fist fight you.
And I just want you to tell the people that call that, you know what, yes, Sunday might be your quote-unquote expert, but he's biased in the fact that he's a fucking Republican, okay?
I'm glad you have no opinion on whether or not I'm a Republican or a Democrat. I happen to be a libertarian, a registered independent. I lean conservative. Hear me out, Mel. Mel, I sat
You can't take all the hormone pills at once.
Listen, let him rebut.
Mel,
let's be
Mel,
fair.
I'll be brief because I know you have to get to an anger management treatment.
Stop hitting fucking hard.
Mel, breathe. It's okay.
Mel,
let's just hear him out.
Use your yoga, Mel.
Yeah,
use your yoga.
Woosah.
Here's
I'm
the
actually a personal
deal.
trainer, so it's okay. I'm a personal trainer. Relax.
Oh, there you go.
Shit.
There you go.
You could kick her ass.
Yeah, she's probably benching
Both of y'all.
250.
Here's the deal,
I would
Mel.
enjoy watching that, Mel.
I love girls that hit me.
You
That's
can call
for
me
another
a
day.
fucking Republican, but you've not brought up one iota of proof, evidence, or fact. And yeah, I'm not always right about everything, but I do try and research everything I've said about this bill today.
True.
And comparing it to Obamacare is straight up fact. You can double, triple. I don't care how you want to check
You know how
it.
I know you're not
give you
telling
the
the
straight
truth? You know how I
story.
know you're not telling the truth?
How?
You know how I know you're not telling the truth about all of this? Because from the beginning, the thing that you said was that this bill, and by the way, this is not a fucking bill. This is just literally a tax cut for the rich.
That's what we said. We said it's a tax.
bill.
We said it's a tax bill. We did say that.
I should.
That's all this is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I don't understand.
Use your yoga.
Mel, you do seem a little fiery, though,
I know,
Mel.
Mel. I mean, Jesus.
I mean, yeah, you seem a
Why
little.
would you say that millions of people will lose their health care? Why aren't you saying that?
Yeah, millions.
Because, Mel, nothing has been gone through. This is a discussion draft.
Yes.
That hasn't. Mel,
breathe.
let a fellow finish a sentence. The CBO has not scored it yet. And once it's scored by the CBO, which we know how accurate it was with their Obamacare score, they were only off by 200 or 300%. It hasn't been scored by the CBO. And when it does, then we can have a discussion. It is true.
That is not true. Go look it up. That is what he just said is a lie.
Look it up.
Okay, wait. What part's a lie, Mel?
The 200% that you just said.
Oh, no, that's true.
Here's what's worse that you just said. This is what's worse that you just said.
That's easily researchable, though.
It's true. It's true.
Yeah, they write shit down in the Congressional Budget Office. It's not like there's not a file somewhere. Yeah, they got.
What'd you say now, Mel?
He just said this is a proposal. It's not a thing. This pretty much exactly the same thing, only worse. A little less worse, just passed in the House as an actual bill. This is what these people want.
Yeah.
They want to do and make people
Stump
lose
brain.
insurance.
Okay. So maybe that you just
Stop, Ray, but let me just ask one thing. I'm not Listen, Mel, don't fight with me, please. I'm asking a question.
I'm not, Carl. I love you.
I love you too.
There we go, Mel. Calming down.
So here's the thing. Obamacare, according to the Supreme Court that let it go through, it's a tax, right? Am I right?
Why are you saying Obamacare is a tax?
I'm just saying that's how it got through. Remember when the Supreme Court they had to vote on it?
Yes.
Brain, am I right? It was considered a tax, right?
Yeah.
So then whatever you do to take away from it's going to be a tax cut, right?
Listen to it.
No. Listen. What they're doing is using 1/6 of the American economy to give the wealthiest Americans even more money than they already have. And
that's a great idea because I love that.
Brilliant idea.
I'm not for that.
Be honest, you're not one of the wealthiest Americans. Okay,
No,
but according to the U.S. government, 200,000 is wealthy. So, I mean, everybody in this room is there.
Yeah, well.
I have that, and I'm Canadian.
Exactly.
Nice. You got a room for me to stay in? Can I come up there and visit?
Are you Canadian, or did you have the surgery to become Canadian?
Got hit again.
Oh, that's pretty good.
On the phone. On the phone.
All right, let's Melanie or Mel. I don't know. I never got past the fact that this is a girl.
No, Mel. No, it's a girl. It's a girl.
With a cold, right?
Every day, every day. Whenever I have to make a phone call, people say, sorry, it's okay.
Melly, what you say, Mel? What you say? Where your parents from? Islands?
When they see me, they're like, fuck, wow.
Your parents from the islands?
I like Mel.
Yeah, send nudes.
Guyana, I could tell. I can hear it in your voice.
And where'd you grow up in America before going to Canada?
Everywhere. Atlanta, New York, everywhere.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
All the black places.
Pretty much.
Wherever they do a Caribbean parade, that's where Mel was.
Everywhere she lived had a Martin Luther King Boulevard.
T-Dot parade, that's a good parade up there, too. That Caribbean parade up there?
I bet you she's got ginger beer in her refrigerator.
Caravana. And the Eastern Parkway parade here in Brooklyn.
Mel and her duct tape.
Oh, I love Jamaican beef patties. I really do.
Opie, why must you be this way? Why?
Why must you be this way?
Because he's a horrible person.
I'm not a horrible person. I play one on the radio.
Why must you be this way?
Mel, you're right.
One time in New York, I met you on the street. That's Opie from Opie and Anthony. And he said to me, but you're a big fan. Go say hi. I'm like, I'm not going to fuck with that dude. He's with his kids. What's wrong with you?
You should have said hi.
You should.
Listen, I know how you are about that.
I'm good.
Mel, let me tell you something. Honestly, don't, because he's really awkward in real life. He won't touch you.
He will. That's a lie.
You'll do a handshake and he'll do like a fist pound. It's a car accident.
I got a new T-shirt that's going to be on OpieRadio.com. Carl and his lies. Melanie, I love you.
Mel, you're a good fan, man.
Next time you're in New York, make sure you come by and say hi.
Yes.
I don't bite.
And I love Bennington. I just wish Don Bennington was more honest. That's all.
Yeah.
I am. I wish you'd stop calling me a fucking Republican and have a discussion.
A libertarian is just a fucking Republican.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
Maybe an ex-Republican.
He said, he said libertarian combined with registered independent. So that means that means probably through his voting history, he might have voted all three parties or other parties.
Yeah,
I certainly have. I voted for a Democrat in the fall.
I'm registered independent. See? That's all I do.
You voted for a Democrat in the fall.
Libertarian that votes for Democrats. One libertarian that goes along with Democratic.
Mel, what you say, Mel? You gotta pump your brakes, girl. We can't hear you. We can't hear your blood clot lessons. You trying to teach your lessons? We can't hear you, girl. Hey, don't look on me head back. Hey, pussy, don't look on me head back, man. Call me now.
Oh, yes.
Miss Cleo. Miss Cleo did.
Miss Cleo.
Jesus. Stump Brain.
Yeah,
Mel's fun.
We got Ron White here. We're going to start Tequila Day in a second.
Oh,
he's downstairs. It's too bad you're not in New York.
Did you get the check-in notice?
Oh, I was.
So we got to take a break.
He's early.
Yesterday, you guys broke that Clooney news with Ron White. That was huge.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
That was before the news had it.
That's right.
Yeah, you guys broke it, and that story is huge. He walks away with $233 million after his cut from that.
Damn.
Yeah, the company sold for $1 billion, and he walks
Randy
away
Gerber
with
gets
$230 million.
Right.
Him and Randy get the 230
each one.
I think each.
Yeah. God,
wow.
Not only that, but if you look at the backside of the deal is they get, I think, 15 to 20% of the profits of the first year of the sale on the thing.
No, don't 10%.
$300 million.
We got to fast track the number one. We got to start fast tracking the number one.
So let me get this straight. Does 10%?
Because he'll at least kick us back like a couple of grand.
Maybe.
If he gets $1 billion, if Ron gets $1 billion, I think we're in for.
Does 10% of Clooney's cut go to the Sudan? Nope. He forgot all about them now, didn't he?
Oh, boy, he did. Hey, Stump Brain, one other thing. We got Ron White and his mom outside the studio.
We're about to get some tequila.
But it turns out that Trump has no tapes, so he was just fucking around with everybody for the last 41 days. We all knew it.
We know he had no tapes.
It was fantastic. What a great messing with the media.
Yes.
He knew it.
He said it on day one. If you would have just watched him, and if you played poker and were going to be guessing,
you knew he was bluffing.
You knew he smiled. He gave it away. I don't see how he kept anybody on the hook for this long.
Because people really want to, I don't know, it's like pro wrestling.
Well, they believe there's some possible secret taping button that he can push, and everything inside that room is recorded at all times, which would make sense. It's
you know what a secret taping button is? On your phone. If he can get it on his phone, it ain't happening.
You know,
right.
So.
All right, Stump Brain, the phones are lit. I would love to take more of these calls, but we got to step aside and get Ron White in here and some tequila.
Yes.
Well, enjoy. I wish I were there to help out.
Come on down. You're just right up the street, aren't you? Just come down the street.
I'm trying to get in for your show with Theo this weekend.
I can do that for you, dumbass. Let me know. Just email me.
It's not. You're not the problem.
Who is? Your wife?
The vice president of finance.
Oh,
I'll deal with it. We'll talk later.
I can hook you up.
Yeah, you get free tickets and all that. Vice president of finance.
You might have to pay for your own chicken fingers.
All right, we'll talk.
Right, man,
and you got some pocket money after that nice sale you made.
Let's keep that down. The IRS
sell?
might be listening.
What has he sold?
Oh, he's moving that weight.
He told me to keep it down, so I got to keep it down.
Something.
We paid the taxes. Don't worry. We paid.
No, it was all on the up and up.
Second
but he should have some pocket money now.
You drinking today, intern?
Yeah. I don't have Clooney money, but we got some change.
You did okay. All right.
Nice. Good for you.
You got some more part threes in your future.
Yeah.
You don't need to chill that. So
thank you, Stunt Brain.
See you guys.
See you, brother.
Michael Pelka, Stunt Brain on the Twitter. He's I don't like talking politics with a lot of people.
Registered independent. Registered independent. He said libertarian, registered independent.
He's the best.
That tells me you're open-minded.
I think he's open-minded.
Which is what we've been bitching about everybody. No, too much closed-minded.
Right.
So,
Not
inclusive.
He is.
If you're going to label me something, I'd take that one.
People are still bitching about Judy Gold and her politics from the other day.
Well, she's too
they
liberal.
Are bitching.
She's just super liberal. She grew up. She's a New Yorker liberal. She's a gay lady that's
everybody should be able to have their opinion, and we can high five at the end of it and have a beer, have some tequila with Ron White.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
All I care is if there's some laughs in there, and there were.
There's a couple of some
Judy
levity.
Gold was, giving her politics, and then I'm like, all right, let's get some of these animals on the phone with her, and I thought it was fun radio.
Magical.
But they are so bothered that she was spewing her politics.
But they gotta just relax. Everybody got somebody in your family who talk politics loud and at the table, and you go like this,
Right, exactly.
So just think about it like a family member. All you got to do is do one dinner there, then you leave.
Can we put my plant back in my office?
Smash.
Just yank it up by the roots and carry it back in there.
You know you would do it, too. I would.
Now, to SiriusXM, now you can fire me any day, because now I can walk out of the building with a plant. Looking really fucking sad.
Jerry Maguire.
I got my fucking plant. So whenever you want, boys.
Oh, look at the sandwich.
All right, what we got, Vic Henley?
I've got this weekend, all weekend long, 5 shows, Gotham Comedy Club with Theo Vaughn here in New York City, and July 8th with Kathleen Madigan in Pittsburgh.
Yes.
You can go to KathleenMadigan.com. It's a wine festival or some sort of... It's got something to do with wine. I know that, and I'm lazy but go see Kathleen. Always fun to work with her.
Can I go back to me for a second?
Yeah.
So T-shirt sales are doing very well, and this is an actual email from my T-shirt guy.
Okay.
He's a one-man operation somewhere in North Carolina.
He better not be throwing
I've
in the
never
towel.
met him face to face. He's a good dude.
Good dude. Real good.
He writes me and he goes, can you tell people to be patient on their orders? The vendor's getting them out, but holy shit, they're playing catch up.
Yeah!
That is a real email.
I'm telling you.
That's a real email.
We're shutting it down, baby.
They're in over their heads.
But this is a good thing. He don't seem to. He's going to, he's going to make money.
No, this guy's cool, but he's,
buy this motherfucker a yacht.
So, OpieRadio.com for some shirts. People are starting to tweet pictures of them wearing it.
Send in your pictures to us of your when you in your shirts. We're going to put it all on the fucking Facebook and all that.
I love the one that the lady said yes, and that's my dog's ass on it.
Oh, yes.
That was absolutely hilarious.
That's funny. maybe one sexy picture.
No.
Of the sure.
No, some girls.
You're gonna look.
Maybe one.
You're just inviting yourself for a lot of pranks now.
That's all right.
Let's do it. Want to get through though. One real want to get through.
One real.
I gotta take this call. You say something.
What's going on? All right, so patreon.com/Race Wars. Make sure you check that out. Plus, I'll be in town this all weekend at Skankfest. We got Skankfest coming up, and I'll be at the Stand Up New York Saturday and the Stand on Friday. 2 shows. Making it happen.
Carl,
come to Marie's Italian Spot. We're going to eat Marie's today.
Oh, great.
Oh,
What this is?
That's Marie's.
Oh, wow.
excited.
That smells so good.
Oh, my God.
So we
it
got
smells
Marie's
so
Italian
good.
Oh, my
Specialties
God.
in the house.
Yay.
First time.
Oh, my God. Okay,
And
this is going down.
so we're going to eat some Marie's Italian Specialties. Come to Marie's in Chatham, New Jersey, and follow me on Instagram, Sabor Chef. I'm going to eat better than you today.
I want a piece of every fucking sandwich
Yeah,
over
me
there.
too. All right, me too. All right.
Holy shit.
Somebody take us away.
So we okay.
He's
so
on the phone.
No, we still rocking out. Don't go to a break yet. We still rocking.
You can't open all this food next to me and not have me just
I
sit
mean,
here.
yeah, you can go ahead and start on there, but yeah, we just we're gonna kick it. Lewis, what you want to
I've
say?
gotta
Lewis,
find
you
my-
got something for us?
We're just excited. We've got Ron White's tequila here. We've got more on the way. Ron White is outside.
That's right. Number what is it?
Number one.
Number one.
Number one, we have the Extra Añejo. We
And-
found out that the Blanco is sold out.
Sold out in May.
Damn.
Sold out in the Blanco, so we were getting the Reposado.
Yes, the Reposado is actually on its way.
It's on its way.
Oh,
So
okay,
we can ready to turn off in here.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a taste test. Excuse me.
All right,
It's
so
a taste test.
all right,
It's
so
a
taste
tasting.
test.
You have a little
It's
bit
an
of
open
everything.
show. I guess we'll be back after this break, huh?
What are you
What you
gonna
gotta say?
do now? Who are you talking to?
He was talking to
What
Steven
just happened?
Spielberg. Or something.
Deposits. I do old school banking. I actually like to stand in line and
talk to your banker?
and talk to a teller.
Okay.
And then sign a couple checks.
Oh, when you dropped it off,
So they're just there, all willy nilly.
just hanging there.
You made a deposit,
Yeah, I
sticked it through the window, but didn't endorse on the back.
I didn't sign the front of one of them.
Oh, you're paying something. So it's come
You
back
did that on purpose.
It's come. Oh yeah, that's a poor
I
people
do that
trick.
now.
That's, yeah.
Oh, I ain't put the
Yeah.
day years.
Hell yeah. Right, exactly.
That'll buy you a week.
No, the problem.
Wrong year. Don't sign it.
Put a Mickey Mouse instead of my name.
No, you put the Con Ed bill in the phone bill envelope.
on
Switch
the
them.
ass.
Yeah, that shit. That's,
Love.
No, my mom.
My mother did that too.
Oh,
back in the
my
day.
mom had to stretch some.
but that
ass.
shit is who gives a fuck? Taxes are due. It was the big one.
Oh well.
Oh,
Yeah.
what's today's date? Oh,
Yeah.
Well, you cannot get penalized. Maybe.
I think I have a few more days.
yeah, you do.
No, I
you got
know.
the end of the month.
I
End
paid,
of the month.
I paid the bill, but now I got the check to cover.
Okay.
Playing that game.
Oh.
Playing that game. Playing that game.
All right.
So now I'm in a panic. He says it closes at 5. I probably should let you guys do this, and I'll just fucking leave.
I don't know what you got.
You tightrope
I don't know
it,
what's
huh?
going on.
All right, let's do it.
I got to figure
You
shit
can't
out.
open food next to me and not have me want to eat it.
Oh, did you promote the sandwiches?
Yes.
Sandwich all
Everything got
Marie's.
promoted all
Yes.
nice?
Thank you,
Everything.
Marie.
On
Marie,
podcast. What do we got for the
fucking
podcast?
sandwiches.
She's a good secret keeper because I talked to her last
so
night. She
good.
did not mention this at all.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
It's podcast day. I forgot. Opie Radio podcast. Holy shit, Jay. A discussion about cooking fish leads into how fish is caught, served around the world. We learn about Carl's Hawaiian chef friend as we show Carl the fucking sunfish video. Kid.
That was a great one.
Opie reveals he had a what?
What?
Oh,
A boner?
A what?
oh, wow. Okay, well,
What did you reveal?
you're going to have to go and get the damn podcast to find out.
Well, you know I'm not going to do that.
No, that trick never works. Opie reveals he had an air band in college. That
Air Force. There we go.
went right to the podcast. Actually, E-Rock or Paul or
Eric did it.
Eric did this one. Okay, he pulled when I was talking about it back in 2013, and then talking about it,
Combined it.
a mere couple days ago.
Oh,
And combined
okay.
the whole thing.
Oh, that's amazing.
Subscribe, review on iTunes. Also available on Google Play. It's the Opie Radio podcast. When we return, Ron White,
Amazing.
sandwiches, tequila, and Ron White's mom. You stay there.
Good life.
All right, there you have it. Getting ready for a little tequila party.
Yeah. Solo cup.
Got Sherrod Small, Carl Ruiz, the Cuban, Vic Henley, and of course now Ron White and his mom once again back in studio with some of Ron White's tequila. He's a man of his word.
Well, you know what? It's a great opportunity to spread the love. That's what this tequila is made out of: water, agave, and love, and that's it.
And that is it.
And we believe I believe this is what I'm telling you to be the truth. I believe it's the best drink of liquor of any kind I've ever tasted.
Right.
And, so that which is why That's why we got it.
All right, and we're gonna taste it live on the air. I also want to say that we are on Facebook Live right now.
That's
Opie
right.
Radio fans on Facebook, if you want to check out the video of us hanging out, drinking tequila, and eating sandwiches from Marie's Italian specialties out there in Chatham, New Jersey.
The best tuna sandwich I've ever had in my life.
Yeah, but Ron was like, "What is that?" He didn't understand that.
Explain what it is.
You said it, and I double wowed backed you up, and he was
Yeah, it
teasing
was
it.
a lot of wows going on over a tuna sandwich. And
I don't understand why it's so
all
good.
right.
Explain what it's on.
Are we just jacking each other off? Is that what we're doing? Or is that a hell of a sandwich?
It's a hell of a sandwich.
I just inhaled that fucking sandwich.
That's the best tuna salad sandwich I've ever
Like
had.
a dinosaur eating a caveman. That's what it looked like when we walked in there.
They didn't exist at the same time.
I will say this: if it's the best tuna fish of all time, there has to be grapes in it.
What are you talking about?
Boo.
No.
Raisins?
No.
Raisins?
First of all, that's chicken salad.
I do it in tuna fish.
No, you don't.
Yes, he does.
No,
And
you
it's
don't.
sad.
Why would you do that?
If you're at a restaurant, it would be out of business immediately.
Look how Ron's mother looked at you like, that poor thing.
She's shaking her head already.
Why are you shaking your head?
Well, because raisins don't go into tuna salad.
No.
Sorry.
Under any circumstance.
Sorry. She's polite about it. Unlike these animals. No?
But that was Italian tuna?
Yeah, it's Italian tuna. So it comes in a. It's not a jar. It's a jarred tuna.
Right.
That's preserved in oil, and then we render out the oil, and then we make our own aioli, which is like a type of mayonnaise.
Oh.
So we use fresh eggs, and we make a real.
You
So
can
when
taste it.
You can taste it. It doesn't taste like a canned.
Yes.
And how far you got to drive to get one of these sandwiches?
Mr. White, you don't have to drive at all. I'll bring it to you.
All right.
The right answer.
All right. I'm in Fort Lauderdale on Thursday.
And I'm in Cocoa, Florida.
Stop by Mother's house in Cocoa.
I'm married to two 11-year-old kids. I'm on my way.
She's great at tagging. She's good with the tag. Of course. Amazing. I got it. I was sort of telling Ron off air, but yesterday when we were talking about the George Clooney tequila deal, Ron White broke the news to the nation.
Yeah.
No one had that story yet.
Not yet. It only came out late last night or early this morning.
Yeah, because he came in and said that George Clooney sold his company for $1 billion.
Yeah.
That's so that was accurate. I mean,
Yes.
I was talking about a rumor.
No, you were accurate.
Oh, no, you nailed it.
it.
It's a huge story today everywhere.
Tell him his cut. Tell him Clooney's cut.
Clooney's cut,
Him and
according to
Randy.
Stunt Brain and Randy, they get $230 million each.
Of the billion right now. Yes, they're getting about half.
I'm
Almost
gonna get some pussy. I'm gonna get some pussy. My tequila's better. You're about to find out.
He is right.
Ooh, baby. Good times are coming, Mom. We're gonna rent the whole thing next time. The whole boat.
I'm gonna get some
Other
pussy
people
song
in our
front of his mouth.
helicopter. Fuck
We don't
that.
want other
Get
people.
out.
We just need us. So that's right.
I love how he spun that.
That's crazy.
Because I thought he'd be all bummed
No,
out.
no.
That means if you got that, you're gonna get more. I see that. Yeah.
No.
No,
That's
we're
nothing but
next.
good news. That
Yep.
sets the
the bar.
sets the value of my
Yes.
company.
Yeah.
Now, it doesn't set it that high, but it sets it. And
Yep.
it's a pretty sweet deal.
It's something to rate yourself on.
Yeah, and we've already gotten really shitty offers for people to buy it. And, but
Oh, you're
we're
holding
just,
out now.
and we're just that's not what we're looking for.
And yours is much better than the Casamigos, of course.
Well, you're gonna
Yeah,
taste
you'll
it
find
right
out.
now.
It's
You would know the difference, right? You're a
damn
tequila
sure.
drinker.
We're starting with the best one. The set that I shouldn't say the best one. There's three kinds, but this is the most expensive, aged the longest.
That, right.
This is the
Well,
extra
Cuban knows
Indiano.
as much about tequila as I do. So these are if the Blanco, which is not here, wasn't
Sold out.
badass
Couldn't get it.
tequila,
Sold out.
Right. They sold it out, huh?
Yeah.
Well, sold out too?
Yeah, they said it was the wrong brand.
Come
All
to
right,
the
just
mic.
get my credit card back.
I'm getting
That's all I care about. I know this is good.
So I just want to. I want to.
Hang on, Chris.
So I asked for the number one tequila. She assumed it was the number one tequila, which they have the number 1, 2, and 3, but it is not the number one tequila. So I just
Something
took
else.
a nice little sprint up to
Yeah, look
Columbus
how
Circle.
sweaty he is.
Columbus
still
Circle
looks
and back.
great though. He's young.
Yeah, he got a whole lot ahead of
It's all
him.
good.
Don't feel
as you.
sorry for this. He's
Not as
not
good as you.
gasping
He's
for
fine.
air.
I'm going to send him to
Like I would have been.
give me some cheesecake from Hit the finger. Walking from Juniors. Walk the Juniors over the bridge.
It is a genuine small batch tequila, so it's not it's not as easy to find. Really, the easiest way to find it is taterstequila.com.
Right.
Our presence in the city is just not very big. But whenever you guys announce it on Twitter, the tequila that was here is gone.
Wow,
Right,
that's great
gone.
to hear.
Yeah,
Gone.
because there wasn't that much of it here anyway,
Right.
and so
That's good to know.
This is kind of a Pappy Van Winkle kind of thing.
That's his favorite bourbon. He brought it in here. That's his favorite bourbon. He brought it in here.
$3,000 bottle.
But it's a genuine, rare, small batch thing. It's not available unlimited. You know,
You don't want it. If you can buy it every day, don't drink it.
Right. That's right. Buy when you can buy it and save it and stock it. And,
That's it.
He brought in the Pappy Van Winkle, and he wasn't paying attention, and then he tricked him with the old Chevy Chase and threw it over his shoulder. He switched it. He had switched it, but Carl really thought that Opie had thrown the Pappy Van Winkle against the wall and almost had an aneurysm.
That's cruel. That is flat cruel.
I hate that I had to tell him that I didn't throw his actual.
Yeah, he had to come clean on the joke.
come clean.
You're
I didn't
nice
want to
on
come
some
clean.
level down there that made you go ahead and cough it up.
Yeah, I coughed it up.
I was down at the barbecue and I saw one of the Van Winkles and I told him the story. He looks at me and goes, "Who is that asshole?"
You don't be playing around with good bourbon. You know, it's not a toy.
That bottle open.
Yeah, okay.
So,
Give Sherrod
when
some.
I open this, I just want to be clear. One thing people make a mistake is añejo and all these. Each one is not better.
Right.
Okay.
It's lateral, right? So you're paying for time. That's
Yeah,
why
I
it's a little more
definitely
expensive.
have customers that are their preference is Blanco or
Right.
Reposado or
Right.
it's Extra Añejo. So you're exactly right.
Yeah, so that's what
it's all made out of the Blanco. If that wasn't kick ass, nothing else would be any good.
That's
This is
exactly
just a
what it is.
byproduct of that.
Ron, and that's exactly what it is. The añejo, like you want to go and you want to try a tequila company, go to their Blanco, and that'll tell you
it'll tell you the
what
story.
you're going to go.
Yeah.
Wow, that's really herbal. I can smell it. Beautiful.
It is. Welcome to the jungle,
Wow, that smells nice.
Really nice.
So
right?
nice.
He put, don't you? I'm sorry.
Yeah,
He puts an ice cube.
This is an old
Ice cube?
tequila,
Yeah, like
and
ice
so I
cube.
would put a just like one ice cube in it just to open it up, just like a scotch. That
It releases the.
yeah, it really
give him one
does.
too.
I'm about to release the beast.
Sometimes I'll drink it without the ice cube because then it's still so good. It just makes me not drink it as fast.
Yeah, if the bottle's been open for a while, it'll open up by itself. It doesn't need that water, but
that oxidant.
That has the most floral.
Yeah, give
bouquet.
him some. Here you go.
Passing the tequila
There we go.
around.
Oxidization.
yeah, and you
Hand me a
can
cup
right
there,
now
Sherrod.
you can set your expectations on what this is going to taste like anywhere you want to set them, and it won't let you down.
What about Mama? No tequila for Mama?
Mother drinks tequila all the time. She only drinks number one tequila. She quit drinking Riesling on the rocks about 5 days ago. And, but Mother and I really have literally had our days here have been so busy and so much fun.
Yeah.
And so Mother, it's my tendency to get hammered around noon anyway.
Right.
So this is
Mama's going to wait till a little later.
Mom's going to hang out.
She's going to hang out and wait for later.
Oh, did you guys enjoy Butter last night? The restaurant?
And Hello Dolly?
And Hello Dolly?
Hello Dolly was unbelievable.
Nice.
I mean, Bette Midler just absolutely was. It just gave you cold chills to
She's
watch.
a tour de force.
Yeah.
She's
It was.
powerful. It's like a wall of sound.
I felt, how I felt about
Phantom of the Opera.
Yeah.
And Hello
Yeah, we
Dolly.
all heard
I was
what
like,
you
I was
felt
like had a
about.
little misty going on.
Oh, no, you see?
Sitting next to my mom at a musical in New York, tearing up just
with
a little bit. whenever,
Hollywood legend, Broadway legend.
Because I know that song from my childhood. You know, and,
You got
boy,
teary-eyed.
It got to me. It doesn't mean
I loved
a
it.
thing
Yeah.
other than me and my mother are both. After that snooze fest of Phantom of the Opera.
I loved it. So, I mean, Phantom of the Opera was wonderful.
Yeah, I am really making fun of that. That's
I know you
it's
are.
certainly.
Yeah.
But on a 1 to 10, Miss Barbara, or I know you love Phantom, but was this a 10 and the other one might be a 9?
They were totally different.
Different.
I mean, they're,
Well, sure, the stories,
it's
right?
like comparing apples and oranges because Phantom is just so iconic and so beautiful music, and Dolly is just in your face fun.
Right.
So and that's what I love.
It's true. That's true. It is way more lighthearted and just in your face fun. That's well said.
We had a blast, and then we took one of those pedal cars, which, by the way, is the single most expensive way to travel anywhere in America.
And you don't know until you get in it.
Plus, they have the little
until the end of the ride.
Right.
And some of them are electric. I'll give you whatever if you're really pedaling and spiking. That's what this guy. We had lunch at the Plaza. We're doing everything New York this week.
Yeah.
So, and the guy was just telling us, he goes, yeah, like most of them are electric, and they'll just act like they're pedaling. But if you watch, if there's nobody in there, they're just cruising down the road.
I could do that.
I'm breaking stories.
I didn't know that.
George,
I had no idea.
He's breaking another story.
That is amazing.
You're 2 for 2. We need you to come in every week.
I just thought those guys were in really good shape because every once in a while they got a few beefy
I
ones.
thought they were just really
Sorry,
poor.
Mama, but there's some beefy ones.
Our guy
that
had
they're pedaling around.
Had a little bit of a gut on him. I'm like, well, how do you do that?
Right.
You know?
Yeah. Right.
All right, let's go ahead.
Oh, yeah, taste this. Taste this.
Do that?
Yeah,
All right,
taste this.
it's
Here you go.
unbelievable.
Just make sure you taste it and let it sit on your tongue for a little bit and
You sound like me on a date. Thanks, Mom.
I got that.
Oh, my God. Oh, the dirty joke went past everybody and landed right on Mom.
Nobody got it.
I love you.
Oh, my God.
That's why I love her.
One that laughed. She rules.
She rules.
I was not going to do a spit take with this tequila because it's too damn delicious. So,
Ron, right on, man, for
Isn't it?
real.
It's
right
so
on.
smooth.
Very
Like-
smooth.
What? That's the best.
I'm telling you, there's vanilla in
I
there
had
somewhere.
tequila last night, man.
I go, there's vanilla in here somewhere.
Yeah,
I don't
isn't
know
it?
why I say that, but
So when you
probably
taste,
the bourbon barrel.
When you taste something like this, what you really have to appreciate is a lot of cut corners on how long they age it in the white oak, right?
Right.
You could take this is white oak all day long.
It's bourbon barrels as well. Yeah.
There's a retired. This is 5 years, the full 5, right? So this is what you call a 12-year reposado, right? This is
From the time to grow it,
they're building it like a scotch.
yeah, the whole thing.
It's a 12-year
in the barrel.
process. Yeah.
12 year
So it's basically a Mexican scotch.
Right.
You know what I mean? It follows the same disciplines and everything. And what you get on the top is you see that little flavor of eucalyptus and flower pollen, like that little top.
I got it. I know what you're talking about.
That
Yeah.
takes a long fucking time.
It's good though. It's so good.
That takes a long time to turn,
bouquet.
gasoline into a scotch.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no cutting corners because
it won't work. It'll stay gasoline, right?
No, not only that, the color will look like Coca-Cola, like a fake sugar color.
Oh God!
Oh, yeah.
So see, that's you mean the darker, not the golden richness.
You want that color.
I think you're going to be running Ron White's tequila company. I think you know more about his tequila than he does.
You probably just sold more of it than I've ever sold.
Well, I'm
but
telling
thank you for the kind words. We knew when we brought it over here, we already knew how good it was. But when we started winning medals with it, we were like, well, you don't know if the critics are going to agree with you or if you're crazy or whatever. But
right. You got to up the production there, Ron White.
Yeah,
we got to get more bottles out.
We got some property across the street. We're willing to.
All right,
we're ready.
I got to get back to the pedicab. So how much was it?
I know.
For that short ride, because it's always a short ride.
The Plaza's about 60th down to here, 11 blocks.
$3.99 a minute. And Mother wants to do New York stuff, and that's definitely a New York thing. And it was fun. I mean, he stopped, and whenever there was a traffic light, got our phones, took our pictures. That's the best pictures I've ever seen of me and Mother on these things. That's great. I'm not saying it was a bad deal.
Right.
But we get there, and it's $105. I mean, we had been literally 11
That's why
minutes.
I wanted to ask.
11 minutes, $105. And it said $3.99. He goes, no, it was no. That's if not if we leave that district. And so $105. And I said, well, all right, I don't want to argue with this guy. I said, yeah, I'm sure you'll take $100, right? And he goes, yes, sir, I will take it.
Yeah.
So the next time we used it, we're leaving the theater, right? Mm-hmm. And it was great. It was at night, and there was a bunch of them there. I said, how much to take us to Route 57? Instead of how much are we going to negotiate? I said, will you take us there? And he said a number. I said no, walked away. And he goes, oh, we'll do it. And so we hop in, pedal away. And it was great,
Yeah, it's
not much traffic. And, it was a holiday. The lights are on.
Yeah.
Took another picture. Fantastic. Show them those pictures, Mother.
don't have my phone out.
It could be later in the show.
Didn't have to do it now.
We're on radio. They can't see these.
No.
She should produce the radio show.
She's just fucking with you.
Oh, God.
The first when we went on too, it was supposed to take us to this restaurant, and we were like 3 blocks away, and he said it's right here, and so we get out. And then we have to go find it ourselves.
Which cost us the pork chops. Because he would have dropped us off at Butter instead of making us walk the wrong way and then turn around and ask somebody and try to figure it out. That motherfucker.
That cost you the pork chop.
Yeah, the guy that brought me the weed ended up getting the pork chop.
Yeah. And I made sure that happened.
Yeah.
Seamus?
Yeah, Seamus ate the pork chop.
Yeah, Seamus got the pork chop. And Miss Barbara's salad. He had a $50 dinner.
That is too funny.
Because they had to take off.
Well, they was also a little bit involved, and Seamus left work to help out and was kind of circling everybody was trying to find everybody. Yeah. And it finally all worked out.
Yeah, it was an appropriate tip, and then we went to Route 57 after the play. Yeah, and ate some great food, and then I went down to the cellar and did a set and had a blast.
Okay, nice.
But luckily, Alex started sending right when we knew he was going to have to give up on the pork chop. We had the shrimp appetizer, which was amazing.
It was amazing, yes. It
Right,
really
yeah,
was.
I liked it, Mama.
Quite frankly, that pork chop probably would have knocked me out during Molly.
Dolly.
I like Molly.
Freudian slip.
Hello, Molly.
I'll go see that play.
Hey, Rashad, you want to go see Molly?
And so she kicked in with the
rubbing up on.
But right when we thought, oh my God, they're only going to get shrimp and they're going to have to wait till 11 o'clock.
Right,
She comes the mid-course freebies that Alex was comping us with the lobster salad, the mushroom spaghetti, which you thought you were going to hate yesterday.
I loved it.
I told you. I told you.
I'm not, and I am in no way busting on Butter at all. That was spectacular. The place is beautiful, and it was a great experience, and they were very sweet to us, and it just didn't work out. And I woke up thinking about that pork chop and that.
He asked me about it. He sent me a text. He goes, "Tell me what happened to the pork chop." I'm like, I made sure it ended up in good hands.
I wanted to know. If they kept it in the refrigerator, I'd go back over there and eat it. I'd pop it on the grill. Mother felt the same way. You know,
What did Mother?
Somebody bring one over here.
What did Mother have?
Oh no, I had the shrimp. And
she had nothing, just like
she had a salad that she didn't get to eat.
That I didn't get to
eat. We all ate the appetizer.
You guys
were under the gun, though.
But they can't. Yeah, when the lobster salad and the mushroom spaghetti and then the truffle burrata came, that saved the day because I knew they were going to miss their food, and I just let them. We are all digging in, but at least they got a little something on them. Right. And then I sat there and finished my pork chop at a leisurely pace.
Oh, hello, Dolly. That if you're late, you don't get it.
Yeah, you can't get it.
Yeah, they don't stop and let you just wander in front of Bette Midler.
Wait, Ron forgot the tickets.
Yeah, he left the tickets at the hotel.
Oh, God. Mother, why do you tell people shit like this?
I was going to leave that part out of the story.
Show up for this.
Oh, so how'd you guys get in?
You have to go back?
We're at the...
You had to go back?
No, they sent a dude to meet him.
Gotcha. This guy named Christian was his name, Christian, who's a concierge at the Pierre Hotel.
Okay.
Who's the one I talked to on the phone about these tickets? Or not these tickets. Oh, fuck. Oh, excuse me.
Oh, no, sorry. Napkins from the right. Yeah,
I wouldn't care if it wasn't this tequila.
I'll look it up. I'll look that right up, sir.
It's a good one. I'll lick it off the counter.
He said, I'll be right there. And he brought those tickets over there. And when we finally got there, huffing away, he was standing there with the tickets.
Awesome. That's amazing.
And his phone had gone off. So my phone, it was no tickets, no phone.
Phone's dead.
Can't find the goodie man.
No, right. My phone's not even with me. It's just it had 2 minutes on it or whatever.
Luckily, mine was work because they'll tell you a lot of times I don't have mine, and if I do, it's not charged. So if I didn't have this, we wouldn't have had a communication device. But it all came together, and I got like 7 texts in a row at the end. Goes, got it from everybody that was looking and waiting for something. Everything came in, and all was happy. And
everything worked out except for the pork chop.
Well,
Except the pork chop.
Tobacco smoked. What is it called?
Tobacco smoked. I wish I would have known you were the manager at Route 57, Lisa Fernandez. If I knew you were going there, she would have taken care.
How about we get Chris to go run over there and get a pork chop
on foot?
He's drenched. Look at this kid.
There's only 2 blocks. There's only 2 blocks.
Go get Ron White's pork chop.
Go get it.
Look at him. He's
Don't do it. They'll call you pork chop for the rest of your life.
You want me to have some?
He knows radio.
I was going to say, sounds like Ron White has done some radio in his time. Yeah.
I mean, man, I'm going to drink some more of this.
Yeah,
I have to put this down for a
damn
second.
good.
Now I'm thinking about that pork chop, man.
Really?
He'll come off stage
telling you.
sometimes. There'll be a bottle in the dressing room, and 90% of the time, I'm pretty good about not opening it until he's finished. But then 10% of the time, he'll come in the dressing room. And he'll look at Pat's the tour manager that's with us a lot, and he's like, "Pat, I told you to quit leaving the tequila alone with Henley." So I'll be a couple ahead of him sometimes. Most of the time, not.
Well, you know what? This is I don't know. It's probably an odd deal. I don't know if it is or not. But my partner and I have a deal with each other that until it makes money, we pay retail for it.
Okay.
So every glass of tequila that I give you, I bought off the shelf at a liquor store.
Right.
So, and I'm easily our best customer, because I give it away, and but I pay retail for it. I go down to the store, I'll take a case of this, and take it to the house, and we pour it pretty freely,
pretty easily.
So I'm kind of embarrassed that I don't have more of it here in town, but just you guys talking about it on the show.
Fucking sold.
Look at this.
We running through this bottle like
this
Grand Through
bottle's
Richmond.
just about done. Hey, Lewis, are you guys allowed to have a shot or what? Then fucking pour.
He's been running around.
Yeah, don't
give-
shoot this. Sip it.
Give him a cup. Give him a cup.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a sipping
I took
tequila.
Carl.
You don't take Carl's cup.
Carl's cup.
I was ready to tase
Always
him.
steal from the other.
You ready to tase him?
Well, I mean, Vic put all his fingers in my tequila.
Sorry.
Hey, Carl.
You can tell Vic grew up with all brothers. The way he eat and drink. He just elbows in, boy.
You got to, man.
You got to, yeah.
I picked up a piece of red onion off the floor over there a minute ago because I like red onion with my turkey sandwich.
It's a good turkey.
Because it's a delicious turkey sandwich with the fresh mozzarella.
Yeah. Oh, that mozzarella.
This is the weirdest.
But I love red onion in the turkey. And
These are
that's one of my
the
favorite
weirdest
combos.
tacos I've ever seen in my life.
We were going to have taco
We're supposed
tequila
to have
Thursday.
tacos, Mama.
I know,
So-
but I had to. The problem that I didn't get the tacos is, I walk into my restaurant this morning, and two employees come up to me and they said, "We got to talk to you." And I said, "Yeah, go ahead." They said, "We've gotten all together and we want a raise, and we're not going to work unless you give us a raise." I said, "Who's in on this? Just bring them all in." So there's three of them. I said, "You three, congratulations. Now get the fuck out of here." We're ready to come make
As you
sandwiches.
should've.
Yeah.
You're a union
That was
buster.
a coup. A coup attempt.
That was a coup,
It was a
yeah.
coup
You
attempt.
thwarted a goddamn coup.
Yeah.
And as the one guy's walking
A
out,
mutiny.
I said, "Don't ever threaten a chef. I make the food, asshole." You know what I mean? Like,
Why do I feel like this conversation's coming my way soon? I gotta play back this tape.
so we got rid of him, and then I had to hunker down till the show and make.
Did you really just say goodbye?
I don't tolerate that
I know
for
you
a
don't.
second.
You can't pull a mutiny on a Cuban.
Usually the only response to an ultimatum is fuck you.
You know what,
You have to
Pat?
understand, you're talking to a guy that opened a restaurant. That for the first 3 months it was just my wife and me, slicing every sandwich, making every spaghetti, making the meatballs, from 7 o'clock in the morning until we closed at 10, and then my wife would go home, and then from 10 to 1 in the morning I would mop and clean the restaurant. Shit. So now you're gonna come tell me you want a fucking $1? Wow. You're dead.
You're dead. Hey, my road manager owns a bus company that built the bus I'm on, and his kids run it. But this guy came up to him. I thought it was really funny. He goes, this guy goes, how come Carl makes $1 more an hour than I do? And he goes, he makes $14 an hour more than you do because you're fired.
Oh my God.
Pat. I love Pat. No, Pat's the best. Pat is the best.
Oh my God, I'm stealing that. That is
so good.
Let's put that T-shirt on for a second. So, what do you guys got planned for today, there, Mama?
We're going to go see
Another
Book of
play
Mormons tonight.
Oh, that's right, the
Mormons,
Mormons.
that's
Yeah.
That's going to be the best out of the three, I think.
That's gonna be a great one.
It's going to have to be really spectacular to
You like
Be
the
Dolly.
last night.
You like
Yeah.
the salty language?
Huh?
Salty language?
With Ron as my son. Do you really think so?
Hey, listen, my mother watched my show when nobody gave a fiddler's fuck. A fiddler's fuck about it. Nobody. Not one person but Mother thought she would sit there and laugh through the whole thing. She would drive across the nation, her and her husband in her motorhome and catch shows where I'm doing 3 minutes in Arkansas, and they're just in the parking lot honking the horn. You know, let's go.
If my crazy brain serves me right, I think the first thing he did, the Showtime had a thing where they went to clubs around America and filmed the comics in the club. So a lot of your first credits for comics was called the Showtime Comedy Club Network. She used to carry the VHS copy. She taped his set and would keep a copy in her purse. Right. And just randomly throughout the day, if you ran into Miss Barbara somewhere, y'all got a VCR? You want to see my son? She'd be at the beauty shop. We saw Ron on TV. She goes, I got it. It's a completely
grassroots.
That's a good parent right there.
Now, when I first met him, because we were always talking about me, him, Foxworthy, and a lot of these guys, we were like, are all our moms the same? Because they went from like, are you really going to do this? Because they've been dealing with this our whole lives. They just think we're talking shit. They don't think we can make some money out of it.
Yeah.
But in a kind, gentle way, then there's no bigger fan once they see it once, and then everybody was a version of her. Oh, watch this. Oh, calling people. Watch Vic on Star Search. Ron's going to be on Evening at the Improv. Ron's going to be on Evening at the Improv, and and just the same thing. It's community organizing, grassroots.
My mom doesn't give a fuck.
She doesn't have a copy of Guy's Grocery Game.
Yesterday, she's like, we need a new couch. Forget it, Mom.
Carl's brother's one of the best
cardiothoracic heart surgeon.
Yeah, so Carl will just be the cook.
Shit too.
He works on babies.
Yeah.
Like really,
but a piece of shit, a genuine.
He's a genuine piece of shit.
So he's in it for the money.
No. I mean, he's a great doctor. I mean, but outside of that,
piece of shit.
Oh God,
he's an overachiever.
And I trust he already knows that he's a piece of shit.
Oh, I tell him all the time, George, you're a big piece of shit.
Okay.
Well, we talked about it.
Barbara laughed.
Yeah. We talked about it that his brother has to be on the spectrum to do the job he does. Because a lot of the kids that he operates on, they end up dying.
Yeah, only 10% of survival.
Yeah.
So he's dealing with a kid that was born with only 10% to live, and there's my brother doing heart surgery on a kid.
So you have
to. You know how many parents he's told? No good.
So you have to be missing something in your brain to take that on as a profession, I think.
Career.
Maybe you have something in your brain that makes you deal with that kind of trauma.
I'm going to go ahead and say I don't think he's a complete piece of shit. I think the guy's got at least some redeeming quality. He's operating on babies he knows going to die. And he's all right. I think you're going to a weird level with him.
It's got to take something out of your life.
He's all right. For a piece of shit, he's all right.
No, he's teasing.
He's a good kid.
No, Jesus Christ.
He's very different than Carl. Carl's got the personality in the family. But Dick was telling us Ron White stories outside the building. I think you wanted me to remind you of the drive-in theater. I didn't want to give away.
No. His Steve told me this one time when we were hanging out. Steve was his best friend. We lost him to cancer a few years ago, and they'd known each other for 50 years at that point, right? And I was on the bus one night, and Miss Barbara's in town, and they were telling a story about the drive-in movie showing porn.
Yeah. It was a porno driving movie. Yeah.
How is that like in the open air?
It was possible because it was the 70s.
Big highway and a side street. I mean, you could see it from everywhere.
Well, there was a fence.
Really?
Though. Yeah, but if you got the right level on the freeway, you're
that is crazy.
70-foot
penis.
7-foot blowjob scene.
I cleaned it up for Mom.
No, she doesn't care.
I know.
I'll tell you the story. The right behind it was the roller rink, and so behind the roller rink, now you're facing the porno thing. Well, there's a big fence and a little fence and a shrub.
Right.
So we're 8 or 9 years old or 10. How old, Mom?
You were about 10 or 11.
10 or 11.
And I had dropped them off.
Yeah, because you're dropping us off at the place and leaving. So we may have been 11 or 12. So what we did, though, is as soon as Mother dropped us off, we go out there, climb over the one fence, then there's a row of bushes, then the other fence is set up higher on posts, and it goes way up.
Yeah. Right.
So you go over the short one and watch under the big one in the bushes, and you crawl in there and beat off. And,
that's a lot to do for beating off.
I must have been 23.
Except Ron got caught.
I did. And what happened was they started, finding, I don't know, cum stains or whatever you'd find back there.
Right. A baby. They found a baby back there.
Other kids are doing it too. We kind of turned some people on to it. On the other side of the fence, it's bushy
Blueberry Hill.
Right.
And,
it was a neighborhood thing.
Why are they busting anyone?
So,
crazy.
But So one night, I get over the fence, my other buddy's over the fence, and my buddy Steve that he's talking about, he gets his pants stuck on the, it's, just a corrugated tin wall there, and he gets hung up, and there was a cop coming down there on the other side, on the porn side. Amazing, he was looking for us, but he hits Steve with the flashlight, and he goes, halt right there. And Steve just falls on the other side of it. While he's doing it, he goes, run. And I start running, but I got nowhere to run to. I'm literally inside the big fence in the porno drive-in parking lot. And I'm kind of a chubby kid. I don't have a lot of high-end speed. And I'm easy to catch is what I'm saying. And anyway, and the cop just yells at me, and this whole parking lot is crushed shell. Right. He makes me take my shoes off and my flat feet and walk and run out of the place through the main door, and his cop's behind me jogging. My feet are getting cut, and I'm running, and then the guys that are at the ticket thing as you come into the drive-in, they start squaring off, and I was like, "He already got me!" I thought they were going to tackle me. Right. So I, like my son, am a great confessor. Right? And I always have been a great confessor to my mother. And
I'm that same way, too, yeah.
And so basically, I went home and told Mother exactly what happened, and she was just snotting. She was laughing so hard.
Well, you picked your battles with your son because most of it was hilariously funny, but you couldn't. If he did something I was really going to get mad about, then I couldn't get mad about something that I'm going to sit there and laugh
about later. Right.
Oh, that's a good way to look at it.
That's pretty fair.
Yeah, that's very fair.
No, I was.
What movie was it?
It was Peaches Goes to the Logging Camp. And it was a great film. I'll tell you the premise. Peaches didn't know where her daddy was, right? But she knew he was at a logging camp somewhere.
It sounds like one woman's struggle to find herself.
And her father and all the perils.
All the perils
of a really hot chick going around the logging camps wearing almost nothing. So,
it's eat, pray, suck it.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
And I believe the butt mistresses from Vaselina.
Double feature.
It was a double feature. And this show's spectacular. I mean, spectacular. What they do is they lubricate. Anyway.
Way better than Phantom of the Opera.
That's what it needed. It needed just a touch of butt mistresses from Vaselina to spice up the Phantom of the fucking Opera. That's what it needed. I wouldn't have fallen asleep during that, would I?
Don't think so.
I'd have been glued to it. Pass that tequila down.
No.
Hey, Mama, when did you know Ron White was going to be a comic?
Well,
and a successful one at that. Obviously, you knew early on, like Vic was saying.
Yeah, well, I followed him all over the country.
But as a kid, when did you know he
was? I never really thought of him as being a comic on stage and all this.
Right.
Ron had the ability to talk himself into any job that came along. He couldn't keep it.
Tell him that story. I just got kicked out of the Navy, and I'm living on Mother's couch, and she's sick of me.
And how old were you at this point?
I got up.
19.
Okay.
Yeah,
and I'd already been kicked out of the forces.
Kicked out for what?
Yeah.
Blah, 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 blah. No.
So anyway, I got up that morning, and I told he was there, and I said, now, when I come home tonight, you better have a job, because I was getting sick of all this. I was living single at the time, and so anyway, I go to work and I come home.
I was cutting in on her action.
You was fucking up the phone. Yeah, I heard it.
Yeah, you heard it.
Mama needs to live too, Ron.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. So anyway,
living room smelling like farts when she
rings.
And I'm smelly. I don't even bathe that often. You know.
Go ahead, Barbara. Sorry.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay. Are you going to let me finish this?
All right, no, you go right ahead, mother.
Anyway, the telephone rings, and it's the Holiday Inn from around the corner. And they said they wanted to speak to Ron, and I said, well, he's not here right now. Can I take a message? And they said, well, we hired him as a chef, and he's supposed to be here to prep. And I said, you hired him as a chef? I said, he can't even boil water. And so anyway, we had this conversation. I hung up, and Ron comes in a little bit later, and I said, why did you get a job as a chef? And he said, Mother, you told me I had to get a job. You didn't tell me I had to keep it.
There you go.
Then on, I was kind of more careful about the way I worded things.
Yeah, it's all about stacking words. All about the
semantics.
It really is.
We got a question for Barbara coming in from Dick Cox, our pal Dick. That's
a
his
real
name.
person. That's a real
Supposedly,
person.
he calls a lot. But let's say hi to Dick. Dick, what do you got, buddy?
Gentlemen, Opie, you're a genius because you took my question, boss.
I took your question.
What's the question?
Yeah, I was going to ask Miss Barbara about when she knew that
okay.
was going to be a comment.
Oh, all
and
right.
you didn't hang up when your whole thing I've been shot out of the sky.
And give someone else a chance?
But I wanted to thank you for your service, Mr. White, and your comedy.
Oh, well, thank you very much for considering it service but the comedy part worked out great. And no, I'm not, at all ashamed of my, the things my relationship with the U.S. military. And even though it didn't work out, me as one of them very well.
But you gave it a shot.
I certainly gave it a shot.
Right.
And,
those troop specials worked out. That was a big give back.
Yeah.
And it's still in my heart to this day. Well, thank you very much.
All right.
Yeah. But also, I want to thank Miss Barbara because, in lieu of Mother's Day just passing, thank you, ma'am, for raising such a comedic genius.
Thank you. It was my pleasure, believe me.
She's grinning. Most of the time, right?
Most of the time.
I met Mother's husband for 30 years, my stepfather. Literally, the first time I shook hands with him, where was I, Mom? Don't you remember?
Not really.
I was in the Cold Springs jail.
Oh, my God, yes. Cold Springs,
I shook his hand through bars.
What?
Oh, nice to meet you. Hey, did they ruin my puka shell necklace? I had a really nice
Holy shit.
puka shell. Do you remember now?
Yeah.
You at one of your first dates, I got thrown in jail for pot up in Cold Springs, Texas. And
it was for graduation.
For graduation, and
what?
Yeah. And I called Mother, and she got to get in the car with her new boyfriend.
Sunday afternoon.
Drag them all the way up to Cold Spring, Texas, which was 3 hours or something, right?
And we had only been dating like 2 days.
No!
Right.
You trying to ruin Mom's time, man.
I wasn't trying to ruin it. I need to get out of jail.
And
I'm the great confessor, so I had to tell her I was in jail. And
I would have left him in there for at least a couple more weeks of dating.
Right.
And then I had to come up with all this money for jail money on a Sunday afternoon. So
we're square now.
What was his name?
We're square.
I met him.
Ernie Oliver.
Yeah, Ernie. Right. Yeah, totally. Yeah. No, I was with you when we got the bad news on. I was working with you when I got the bad Ernie news on that.
Yeah.
Boy, yeah, we drank 2 of those that night.
Yeah, we did.
And you ended up with that guy for 30 years?
38 years.
38 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's a hell of a way to meet him, Ron White.
Yeah, right.
Through the bars.
I know, right. That's amazing. That's the one
about
she's
Ron.
going to keep. She was going through men like butter.
Not the restaurant.
No, it was better looking back then.
Mother.
Oh, you still look good, Lord.
You still got it, Ma?
Still got it. Mother looked like Elizabeth Taylor her entire life, and she's one of the most beautiful women alive. And boy, when she got a divorce from my dad, they were flocking over to the house. I'm like, what the fuck?
Like my baseball coach here, too? Hey, coach.
You too, Mr. Wilson. You too.
Want to throw the ball around? No?
Good for Mama, though.
Oh, right.
Right on.
I'm playing right field last 2 innings every game. It's not because he's seeing a lot of fucking potential.
All of a sudden.
Your mama sure do care about your education. Forrest Gump it.
Where are you guys eating tonight? You got Mormon and what else?
We're going to the Baccarat Hotel.
Yeah, we're going to have their
Baccarat.
drinks.
And we're going to continue drinking there. Then we're going to hit the Book of Mormon.
Right.
And then we're going to go on a carriage ride.
Oh, horse carriage.
That horse carriage ride, because that's
we have
another
to do
thing
that
Mother wants to
that's
do.
part of New York.
So we add that to the other plays and the helicopters and the great restaurants. And
wow.
we've had to.
Been good.
You come to New York. Come to New York and bring your mom.
Bring your mom.
And show her some fun stuff to do.
So much culture
town
here.
Really, this town rocks.
I
didn't take to it like Vic did. Vic moved here 30 years ago from a small town, Alabama, and he wouldn't have anything but New York City. And I never got it because I'd come here broke and and doing short sets, in the club, barely able to get in, and didn't like them anyway, and so it took a while for me to fall in love with this town, and then started playing Radio City, which me and Vic did together.
Oh, God, on my birthday. That's
Vic's birthday.
He knew 7 months in advance because they booked that far in advance. And so in like March, I'm walking in. He goes, "Isn't your birthday October 3rd? I go, "It's the 2nd. He goes, "Let's pretend it's the 3rd and do Radio City with me."
So we pretended. I was still pretending until you ruined it, right?
Well, you knew he was within a day. I'm not going to buzz.
That's
Sure,
that's
man.
close enough. Close enough.
So,
wow. Yeah.
It's a good town, though. There's a lot of culture here, a lot of things to do.
But how is Ron White keeping up with you? You got a lot of energy.
Yeah.
You're running them all over this.
Well, that's
town.
why he knew to be okay to bring her here. They were going. She's been to Russia. How many cruises you been on?
About 20.
Nice.
But,
different parts of the world.
I've been to Russia twice, and so.
Did Trump send you? Mom.
Yeah.
Oh, there is a lovely.
You wanted to be a friend, I thought.
Now you're making her mad.
You don't like no Trump.
Here come the calls.
No, it's been a fun life, and Ron, has helped make my life so much more, than it would have been.
Yeah.
And my life wouldn't exist if it wouldn't be for you. So that's the cool of it. Hey, listen, who doesn't wish they could do what I do for my mother?
Everybody. Hell yeah.
So I do it, and the blessing of the whole thing is that I can take Mom along, and that's that makes it all worth doing. And
wow,
it all makes
very
it
nice.
worth doing.
It's fun.
It's amazing.
What was your favorite part of the world that you saw? What's your favorite place?
I love Belgium.
New York City,
Belgium.
Yeah. I love,
Why? For what reason?
It's just so laid back and beautiful.
Right.
And I've had a great time there. I think it's fun.
It's really nice. It's like a dollhouse.
It's like a dollhouse.
Fairy tale.
She spent a lot of time in Brussels.
Brussels.
Right after the divorce. With a bunch of cash in her pocket.
Oh my God!
Oh, Mama got a groove back there.
She looked down and away for a second there.
We don't have a lot of stories or pictures about those.
If he only knew.
Those Brussels, that Brussels time.
But it's been a fun life. I've had a lot of fun.
You're still doing it too,
and still doing it. Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
Very cool.
Get up every morning and thank God I'm here.
Yeah, we all should.
Well,
me too.
Me too.
And my mom's the same. My mom's a year older, so she called me today. Right before I was coming down here, I didn't have time to call her back, and I got the voicemail a few minutes ago. I thought you were going to call me. It's your mother. Like I don't know who it is. Like I don't know. She still says it's your mother.
My mother does that to me too. If I don't return her phone call right away. Oh yeah. Oh well, I guess you're not calling me back anymore.
No, that's what. Yeah, same thing. Same thing. They're very similar.
You send a text to Ron, and nothing.
Yeah.
It takes like. Half a second to say,
if it's a question, if it's not a question, then I got nothing to say. It's just a statement, and I just look at it and go, now I know what it is you said, and I'm sorry.
I like it.
I wanted to agree with him. That's the truth,
I
though.
like it. No.
Did you get my text? I got your text.
Acknowledge it. It's your mom. Acknowledge it.
No, I'm just talking in general life.
Yeah.
And I'm like, all right.
2 seconds to
2 seconds.
acknowledge it.
Yes.
All right. I
send a smiley face.
Sure.
Right. So, anything.
Anything.
Right. steaming pile of shit.
It don't matter. She'd be like, "That's my boy," and then close the phone.
Right. At least you know.
I'm assuming it's a flip phone.
Exactly.
Well, we haven't talked about the tequila in a while, and that bottle's just about done.
Gone. Well, now come on. There's a little.
I'll take a little
more for me.
Sure, I'll get right here.
Have you got it? All right.
Now, what does Alex recommend? Alex is his brother-in-law, who is the chairman of the company.
Oh, yeah.
Hey,
Alex.
He thinks
can Alex call in?
Yeah, of course.
What's his rules are which one's for shooting?
None.
No, I thought he said the Blanco if he had to.
If you had to, yeah. But even the Blancos are sipping tequila.
He likes the Blanco and the margarita, though, right? I'm going to fuck this up. Let's just get him on the phone.
We won't put the Repo or the Extra Añejo in
a margarita.
In a soda pop based.
You could call him on speaker and put it right next to the mic. It'll be good enough. Or you want to do the hotline real fast?
Let me see if he's even,
Yeah, all right. We'll figure it out.
Spitball.
He's somewhere conditioning his hair.
No, I told him we were going to be talking about tequila.
We need 10 trucks coming this way to New York filled up with all these bottles.
Hello?
Hello?
Hey,
yeah, this will work. Just put it right next to the mic.
Can you hear him?
Yeah.
Talk loud.
Hello, test 1, 2.
All right.
All right.
So anyway, this is my brother-in-law, Alex Raimundo, my partner in number one tequila, my friend for 30 years.
Nice.
Who also does stand-up, and we've...
Poorly. That was me, Alex. It's Henley.
Big Henley's over here slamming you. Because he's got nothing better to do. Huh? Oh, my problem is I'm listening to you through a radio. Anyway, we're over here drinking our tequila, and I can barely hear you. And Mother's here.
Call back on hotline. Don't give that number.
You're having a great time over there.
No, I'm getting drunk and belligerent.
Hey, Ron, why don't we do this? We'll take a break. We'll give him the hotline and do it.
Let's do that.
Yeah, do it right. He's great. Yeah, he's great.
Yeah,
Totally.
tell him to hang tight
right now.
Yeah, we're gonna text you the hotline.
Take a quick break.
All right. Yeah. So, Ron, where do we get the tequila online again?
TatersTequila.com. I'll jump in there.
TatersTequila.com.
TatersTequila.com. They will send it to your house.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And I got to tell you, I love hating things. I hate things for a living. That's good.
It's good stuff.
That's so
it's delicious.
good.
I love it.
I went through
It's
3
as smooth
glasses.
as silk.
They nailed the bouquet, and that's the hardest thing.
That's the hardest thing, the bouquet.
Because if you don't get the bouquet right, it goes from tasting from like tequila to medicine. Right?
Yes.
So you're right. You don't have all the luxury of scotch.
It'll drift over into rubbing alcohol.
You're not
Yes.
roasting
Yeah.
peat.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where you can really tweak it. You know,
Yeah.
tequila, if the plant's wrong, you're fucked all the way through.
Right.
All right, and that's Carl. Carl brought the sandwiches in from Marie's Italian.
Which are
Sandwich.
outstanding. They only have tuna fish sandwiches that can make people swoon.
I'm telling you.
I saw swooning.
Oh, my God.
That should be a quote.
I wanted to eat half of it and lay on the rest of it. Like as a friend.
All right, why don't we take a quick break? We'll continue with Ron White and his mom. We got Vic Henley, the Cuban, and Sherrod Small. Stay there.
You got it.
You like that one?
I like it, yes.
Not bad, huh?
That's a hell of a song.
It's where are
It's
you?
an old one.
I'm in New York.
We got Ron White's mom in the studio. Ron White's still on the sidewalk with the boys.
Ron White is taking pictures with people that have no idea who he is, and he's laughing his ass off. So there's a bunch of people from Guatemala downstairs, and he keeps sitting next to them to take a picture.
Yeah.
And we're laughing. We're like, they're going to go back to their country. They're going to think you're George Papard from A-Team.
Well, how did the picture taking start?
He just doesn't give a fuck.
No, but did someone
was in our way trying to take a picture, and of course Vic Henley, social activist,
right?
He's like, "Are you taking a picture of us on purpose?" They don't even know what they don't even speak English. And Henley's screaming at these people.
Why is he screaming at
Vic Henley's all fired up.
Right.
Now he's downstairs all married sandwiched up and tequila'd up.
Yeah.
And he's telling a story again about the goddamn sports club. And I'm like, oh, God, I got to go upstairs.
Is he holding court with one of his stories?
He's holding court. And Ron White I guess he heard the story one too many times. Like, I'm just going to go take pictures of random people.
We should have brought the show down to the sidewalk.
Dude, the sidewalk. I mean,
right? You would like that, Barbara.
He's unbelievable when he gets started. I mean, Ron he fits in or does anything with anybody.
Yeah.
He makes his own fun and his own show.
That's what I like about him.
He's a lot taller than I thought he was.
Yeah, he's a big boy.
Big guy, man.
Big guy.
Yeah, he's 6'2". He is.
Every time I saw him on TV, he's kind of sitting down, in a suit or something. Like I never saw him
hanging out with his drink. Right?
Cool dude, though, man. Really cool guy.
Yeah, you raised a good one there, Mama.
That's a good one.
He's a fun guy.
Yeah.
I mean, he always has been.
When he comes back, could you embarrass him with a nice story from the past?
Embarrassed Ron? Are you kidding?
Impossible. Can you at least try?
Good old Opie.
Yeah.
The really bad stories, I think I tried to kind of get them out of my mind. They were cluttering up in there. So like most mothers do.
Well,
I
love the jail story. You got a new boyfriend, and you drive 3 hours with this guy you've known 2 days, and you're getting your son out of jail for a pot thing.
Yeah, and then he lasted for 38 years. So
right,
it was.
That's a long time.
I told him I married him because I couldn't get rid of him.
Yeah. It seems like he was a good man. If you had him for 38 years, you guys were doing something right.
Person.
That beginning, those first couple weeks when you're, when you're dating someone that has kids and stuff,
right? Oh yeah.
It's so weird. I'm a stepdad too,
and
I remember the first time Marie, I started dating her. She let me go out with the kids by myself. It was the first time, and they were they're just 3.5, 4 years old, and we get to this little Chinese restaurant, and the two little kids look at me. They want to take a shit. And I'm like, I've only been with Marie with like 2 weeks, and I'm like, now I'm with these kids at a Chinese restaurant. Before we even ordered, they want to go
use the bathroom.
So
use the bathroom.
You got to wipe their heinies.
So I wiped their heinies.
Yeah. How old were they? 15?
3.5, 4.
It's not easy. It's not easy.
You, sir, are a fucking asshole.
It's not easy.
I earned that one though. I had one coming.
Like I care how old they were. I was just setting you up. No. How old were they for real?
3.5.
Oh, that's a weird spot to be in, man.
Boy and girl.
Weird.
Fucking extra weird.
Did you wipe front to back with the girl?
But wait.
No.
So I'm coming out of the bathroom.
Yeah, you go front to back.
All right, but don't,
Yeah, no, I made a mess. I'm surprised they're still alive.
Still be gentle, you animal. It's not just about the direction. It's about the touch.
So listen. So
front to back.
So here's where the story gets really awkward.
Yeah.
So we're in Morristown, New Jersey. Everybody's nice suburban area. And you know how women always want to talk when they see little kids. They always want to say something stupid or.
Yeah.
So I have the one kid out, and I'm waiting for Michelle. And I got the door open for the bathroom.
Right.
And the lady goes, "Oh, look at Daddy taking care of the kids." And the little kid, 3.5, he goes, "He's not our father." I'm like, "Oh my!" And I'm there with the door open to the girls' bathroom. It looked fucking awful.
Wow.
Oh, it was awful.
Holy Amber Alert.
The lady I fucked me from the other side of the Chinese restaurant did not take her eyes off me the whole time.
That's hilarious.
And I'm trying to do things to like calm her down. Like I'm like trying to make the kids laugh and high five. And the one girl's like, "I want mommy." And it's just getting worse and worse. I'm like, this is not going well.
My booty hole feels funny.
Oh my God, stop it now, Sherlock.
You knuckled me.
He wiped back to front.
Everything's burning.
Everything's burning. I got a fire in my pants.
Fire crotch.
All I wanted was the candy. All I wanted was the candy.
You are an asshole.
You're a sick person.
How am I a sick person? You said Knuckles. You went Knuckles.
He did go
I'm not
Knuckles.
taking this shit anymore.
He
was way worse.
Yes.
And then he spins it and says, I'm all right,
I don't recall that.
How was downstairs? I heard you were holding court. I hear Ron was taking pictures with people.
How you know about that?
Because Carl came up.
Oh, that's right. I'm like, how the hell did you know?
Oh, no. It was just a family that was from
Guatemala, definitely.
Yeah, okay, Guatemala. And there was I don't know, I've been drinking for an hour. I had a little vape pen on the way out, and some kind of a weird spleef. And
what a mess that's
I broke him.
Does Mama approve of the pot?
Did we just go to commercial?
What a long pause that was, Mother.
That's a long pause right there.
Yeah, let me
it's becoming legal everywhere.
I wrote this shit on weed.
No, I've known about it forever. So, I think that it should be legal. Actually,
it's becoming legal.
Slowly but surely, Mom.
Mother, do you enjoy the marijuana blueberries at night that I give you to help you with?
I do. It really helps with your back.
Yeah, there you go.
And put you to sleep.
Wait, is this true?
This is all true. Yes, absolutely.
Good for Mama.
Where are those?
Well, we got some little sour gummy things that we're going to use on her tonight. Sometimes she doesn't sleep that well, but But the blue is a blueberry infused blueberry chocolate marijuana thing that's sold all over California. I don't know if they're all wherever.
It ain't here.
But mother loves them. She's what?
So what is it medicinal or? Is
I can't sleep either, Ron.
No,
we're all sleepers, Ron.
It's just a different form of pot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
the edibles.
And I don't take. I'm not going to apologize for any of it because I do think that it's really kind of better for you than all that than liquor.
Yeah. Well, or the opioids. What about the manufactured?
You can't even. There's a whole market just to make those people shit.
Right.
The whole
they take so much,
opioid. You guys are
Opioid.
opioid market is constipating people.
Yeah.
And now there's a whole make those people shit market.
Those commercials are
Yeah,
hilarious because they're
fucking-
tiptoeing around the fact the guy can't take a good dump.
Right? Because he's on, because it's fucking strung out,
right?
On regular fucking street heroin, but now it's just regular. Okay, never mind.
It's stronger.
My audience is preoccupied.
We went right back on Facebook Live because it's doing very well today. So if you want to check us out,
As long as it doesn't glitch out. I was getting some people were hitting me yesterday that sometimes it fades in and out.
Fades in and out.
So I don't know
Today
about
it seemed to do all right.
They'll let us know, I'm sure.
And with Ron White tweeting it out, holy fuck, you gave us some numbers today, Mr. White. Thank you,
sir.
Hey.
Thank you for that.
I've got over 1,300 followers on the internet.
On the inner tubes.
Interweb.
How was it outside there, Vic Henley?
It was great. It's a beautiful day.
They out there today, boy.
Really? Carl was saying you were being a what activist? A social activist?
No, he just gets mad at people very, very quickly, which is what I love about
Who
Vic
did I
Henley.
get mad at?
The lady's trying to take a picture. She goes, "Are you taking a picture of us?" I was like, "Holy shit!"
She stopped, and I thought she was doing
taking a selfie.
Yeah,
the
that's
three
how
of us.
into you are.
Yeah.
You thought this lady taking a picture of an iconic New York building was sneaking in a selfie with Vic Henley.
Yes, I did.
For some fucking reason.
The three of us, not just me. It was the three of us.
I am popular.
It was, and he is very popular.
I am very popular.
Not me. She knew me.
I'm
She
not
knew I
saying
was
that-
Latin. She's like, "Look at this fucking landscaper hanging out."
Number
with
one,
these
you're
guys.
the one that brought this up.
Yeah.
It's kind of a. Hey, wait a minute. We got some rules here. You don't have full access to Vic Henley.
17 paces back, madam.
we got to invite Mama for the edible show. We might do an edible show.
No, we're not going to take Mother down to the drug. No.
Come on.
I feel bad enough.
Mother
No, we're not.
enjoys one little chocolate-covered
Blueberry.
marijuana blueberry.
That's my rap name.
And you're like, let's put her on tour. Let's get her. What we'll do is,
What we'll do is-
Mother fucked up, and put her on. She'll turn into our show pony. Yeah, no, that's a great idea.
What we'll do is,
Yeah, hey, I got a great idea.
I was feeling it. What an idiot I am.
She's retired.
I was feeling like we were getting along.
No more tequila, right? That's what the tequila does to you. Gives you bad ideas sometimes.
Brought to you by
We got a Bobbin for Quaaludes show.
Oh, my God. My mom's in a home, and I've said it many times on the show that they should just hand out edibles to everybody in the assisted living place.
I think that's kind of what Mother just said.
Yeah, for real, right?
I mean, for crying out loud, at our age, getting addicted is kind of stupid because
What the fuck
who
difference does it
cares?
make?
Who cares? I'm going straight heroin when I
There
turn
you go.
80.
Right. Oh, yeah, and heroin and
Hookers. Yes. Oh, it's going to be a good
And
party.
no protection of any kind. I don't know what they look like.
Thank you.
And I'm going to shoot heroin straight into my retina. Because how long am I going to need both these eyes at that point in my life? Fuck no, you don't. Shoot heroin straight into your retina and fuck a street whore without a condom.
Condoms for young boys with dreams.
No more tequila for you either.
No more tequila. Let's just cut this all off.
All right.
We finished the bottle. So
What we're gonna do is
We're going. That's
going to make me laugh all
Number one,
night.
that's pure Foxworthy.
That is
What
it.
we're going to do
What we're gonna
is
do is-
that's pure Foxworthy.
What it was.
What about the stories?
Ain't no telling how many lines I've stolen from Foxworthy over the years.
What about the stories from the old age homes where one of the workers gives some lap dances and stuff, and then they fire the worker immediately?
Like some of the hot nurses, the old dudes got the
once in a
hot
while
nurse to
they-
give a lap dance.
Then we have the video of that young blonde from Ohio. I
And
think
she
it
got in
was.
trouble for
She
it.
got in trouble for getting this old man.
That one might have been feeling a little rough because it seemed like the guy didn't know where he was whatsoever.
Yeah.
But then
like
there's
me
other
in a strip club? Where am I?
Oh, come on, man. You're a man with focus.
You're right.
You know what the fuck's going on.
I'll work with determination.
Yeah.
I guarantee you, if I'm in in an assisted living situation,
Yeah.
and you want to give me a little cooch buzz, I'm saying go ahead and do it.
Yes.
I'm saying bring it.
In a second, why would the family be upset by that?
Because they don't understand.
They don't understand.
They don't understand.
Right.
They see
don't know.
Grandpa. They don't see Grandpa as a young man who liked to get it in.
Right.
We got Floyd.
And people that age can really only remember 40 years ago anyway,
Yeah.
when his dick was hard enough to fucking cut rocks with. Right. And so he remembers just boom, 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 and all of a sudden we got to. Oh, come on, man! Let people live.
Let people
Let people live. Okay,
4 more years. 4 more years.
Thank you very much.
4 more years.
That's right.
We got Floyd from Tennessee checking in.
Let's see.
Huh?
Chuck Floyd?
No, it's Floyd. Oh shit! Let me get this.
So what about
going.
Alex? Did Alex call
Yeah,
back?
wait, did we lose
We never
Alex?
got Alex.
He never called back?
You tell him to call in.
He got the hotline.
Maybe he called during the break while we were
Maybe I
all
gave
doing
him the wrong
different things.
phone number because I was pretty fucking.
Floyd in Tennessee, what's up?
I got your Floyd.
It's Chuck from North Carolina.
Hey, did you call in?
Ron,
Hold on. Ron's taking. Hold on. Ron's taking a call. Chuck.
Hold on 1 second.
Give him 1 sec because we're trying to get his partner on the phone to talk about the tequila. We're selling a lot of bottles of tequila today. Oh my goodness!
Yes.
y'all sound like you're having a good time.
Oh, we are.
Yes,
Thanks
sir.
to Ron White and his mama.
Yes, Miss Barbara.
My mama brings joy to wherever in the world she goes.
That is true.
Right.
That is true. In a good way.
Do my best.
Ron, Chuck,
hello.
Ron, Chuck from North Carolina's got something for you. Go ahead, Chuck.
I love Ron. I saw him in person up there at Boone. I watch his stuff all the time. But what makes me laugh more than any of his comedy is the way he pronounces fuck. Nobody pronounces fuck like Ron White does.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Dude, you're a brilliant person because that's probably true. And nobody's noticed it.
It is true.
Ever. Yeah. If anybody else has noticed that, send me a tweet or a message saying that you love the way I say fuck.
You're going to give him some responses on that.
Barbara's proud of that one.
A while ago, he said fiddling fuck, and he pronounced fuck just like he was getting paid for it.
He has been paid
Fiddler's fuck.
There you go.
See the extra.
Yeah, a little emphasis on the app, a little push out on that. Yeah. Hey, we're giving speech lessons right here on the old Opie radio.
All right, Chuck. I got. Oh yeah, go ahead.
One more thing I was going to say. When I saw him up there at Boone and we got that CD of his wife's music, I listen to that shit all the time. It has a really good CD.
Thank you very much.
What happened to the phone call?
Oh, come on.
What happened?
I don't know. The equipment is bad.
I don't know. The equipment's bad.
I was on that show. I didn't sing.
No, honestly, I had to move on because Alex is on the line.
Alex Ramundo.
Alex!
Hey, everybody.
Hey.
How are you? Some fun.
We're up here slamming on some number one tequila, the Extra Añejo, the only bottle we could find in New York City, and because we said something about it yesterday, and the entire city sold out.
Gone.
That's good to hear.
Yeah,
Sounds like you're giving speech lessons too and dance lessons.
Listen, we're up here having regular. You know what? Our company motto is we drink all we can and we sell the rest. So we wake up early in the morning focused on consumption. And when I say consumption, I'm not talking about England.
Yeah.
I'm talking about drinking some tequila. So, and what would you say is our goal and our mission in life?
Our goal is here's what we're doing. We're just sharing our lifestyle with everybody. We just want everybody to feel the same way we do, and which is a damn good feeling. So I consider myself Juani Appleseed of the world.
Nice.
Right. And he's Mexican, so that's great.
Those natives going to kill you, though.
Manzana de, how would you say that? Manzana de Semilla.
Something like
Semilla.
that. We can't can't give speech lessons in Spanish.
All right,
But
no, okay.
One thing we do, we also preach responsibility. We say drink responsibly, only have Juan.
Juan tequila. All right. Thank you for your commercial, my brother, and I love you, and I'll talk to you later.
Hey, I'm over here in Gainesville, Texas. We got a show going on, and
Okay, go ahead and plug it.
So we're over here in Gainesville, Texas, at the State Theater tomorrow night.
Nice.
And in Lawton, Oklahoma, tomorrow night, a Saturday night at dadgummit, I don't remember the name of that theater, but it's Lawton. It's not that big.
Lawton,
It's not
yeah.
that big of a
It'll be
city.
easy to
so
find.
There's only one too.
Right.
Nebraska. But if you want to see some great comedy in Texas, I know you guys are in New York and talking to the world.
We got people all over the place. You'll be surprised. There'll be a few that'll pop up. Hey, I got to ask you, did you read about the George Clooney deal on the tequila?
He's the one that told me.
Oh, he told you?
I did, and I got to tell you, that is just excites the hell. It's almost like when you live in a neighborhood and your neighbor sells a house for a big amount of money. It just brings up the value of your place.
Yeah,
and I love it. I really love it because it just shows that tequila's a spirit that the world is catching on to, even though we've been consuming it for forever, for centuries. But I'm really excited because Ron and I tell you, we're full-time comedians. We got a job. But the only reason we're doing this is because we literally believe that this is the best tequila in the world. And trust me, I've drank it all.
Right.
I drank it all. And I know that if there's a place for them, all I got to ever do is get people to taste my tequila, and then they look at me and go, you know what, that's the best goddamn tequila I've ever had. You're in a good mood.
Hey, I got some news for you, buddy. That Clooney deal, you and I broke that story.
Yep.
Oh, we did?
Yeah.
All right.
We talked about it yesterday on the show, and then wake up this morning. It's everywhere.
Yep.
Yeah, and the word on it is that I broke the story, and you gave me the news. Where'd you get the news? Because I know you told me a rumor.
I'm breaking news. I'm an in-depth reporter. I'm a mole.
You're an implant.
He's the worm in the tequila bottle. All right, that's good. I'll take it.
I love you, brother.
All right, Alex.
All right, I love you guys back. Have a great time.
See you, buddy.
Bye-bye. Nice talking to you.
Laugh.
All right.
Always laugh. Thanks for the time, fellas.
All right, cool. There you have it.
Thanks for doing that.
This is big business, Opie.
Yeah, it is. We got to get a tequila going.
We got to get something going.
Screw the T-shirts. Let's go tequila.
We might go straight meth.
No, that's a little too far.
Oh, too far? Okay.
See, you always go too far.
I got to pump the brakes.
You always
right.
go too far.
Okay.
I already text my guy. It's
See?
10 minutes. You got yourself 10 minutes. You got yourself a meth company.
Now we're in trouble.
Okay, well, I hate to tell you guys this, but we got to go because me and Mom got to play tonight.
Yeah.
We need to get a little nap.
All right.
And then we're going to be powerhouse, and after that in the carriages. So if you think you see me and Mother in a carriage tonight, feel free to say hi and take a picture. We'll be enjoying the evening. And we love New York, and we're having a blast here. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All of you for your hospitality. It's always a blast to come in. You know how much I love doing your radio show.
Absolutely.
And it's always cool for you to have me over. And you guys, Vic has been my friend for 30 years. And thank you very much, Cuba. And Cuba. All right, well, now what would you?
I kind of like.
That's fine. I like it.
No, I like Cuba.
Cuba.
And what's the Ron? What's the website for the tequila? Because people are tweeting.
Tata? Yeah. It's called taterstequila.com. And
okay.
And in that. They send booze all over the country, mail it. They're the biggest exporter of any kind of booze, and number one is their number one tequila.
Right.
And the reason, I mean, it is because it's great, but we also promote it wherever we go. So things like this help spur that on. So we have sold a lot of tequila with us. So that's not lost on me at all. So thank you.
It'll be in all our live shows.
Thank you to Mom,
Ron
White's mom, Barbara.
Thank you for having me.
Of course,
I've enjoyed it.
You were a blast, and you certainly could hang with the best of them. My God, enjoy Book of Mormon tonight, all right?
Sherrod and Vic are doing shows all over the world.
With other guys from the show, too.
Yeah. You're doing shows in Europe, Afghanistan.
That's right.
Kuwait.
We're taking the show everywhere.
Right. Guam.
Aleppo.
Two in Guam.
Two in Guam.
Yeah.
Okinawa.
So anyway.
Okinawa's sold out.
There's a lot of things that go into making a great radio show, and you guys certainly have one. Thank you very much for letting me and my mother be a part of it. They're my mother, Barbara Oliver, and see you guys.
All right.
Yes,
Ron White, everyone.
White.
We'll do a very quick break. We'll come back. Stay there.
I don't go to water for no reason.
Want to thank Ron White and his mom for stopping by, giving us a party today.
Blanket.
The tequila, man, was really good.
Really good.
Bingo.
Really good.
And it's obvious you sip it. You're not slamming this shit.
No.
I sipped it, I slammed it, I yammed it, I crammed it.
It's really good.
So good, so smooth. So
First
nice.
time I had it, and I pride myself in drinking a lot of shit, man. I didn't know anything about it.
Alex will say, if you have to, that you start with the Blanco for a margarita. You never put the Reposado or the Añejo. Sorry.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Bless you.
God bless you, Vic.
I've been eating the red onions off the sandwiches. You
really like red onions?
I do. They tickle my nose. I love red.
Those are nice red onions.
The tomato.
They're from upstate New York.
I was bitching to Maria about the tomatoes in Philly. Remember, because the tomato on the $5 best burger I ever had.
Right, that was something.
Part of what made it the best $5 burger was the perfect tomato slice on there.
Yeah.
And I was telling her my whole tomato crazy thing, and these had all part. These tomatoes, and every one of these were delicious.
Bro, we sell sandwiches in New Jersey.
You wouldn't be.
You give a fucked up tomato.
You should get
People will
screamed
set
at.
you
Right?
on fire.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Some of the best tomatoes grow in Jersey.
Yeah,
don't
the
they?
Jersey
I
tomatoes
wish
are very
that
famous.
was true, but yeah, no. The thing with tomatoes is we eat them ripe. You know what I mean? I think the strains of tomatoes in New Jersey aren't that great.
Oh, those fighting words.
Yeah,
Oh no, I'm an
mad at
heirloom
you.
guy. I like some heirloom.
I
tomatoes.
love
Yeah.
heirloom.
I love the heirloom.
And the uglier the better,
Yeah.
right?
Oh, hell yeah!
Those purple ones.
Yeah.
Oh,
Amazing.
Shit, they're full of sugar.
Most people don't pick them up because they're like, what the fuck is this thing?
Most people are fucking assholes.
And then, do you soak it in balsamic?
No, Opie.
Why not?
Because I know what I'm doing. We are even Steven
on him. Triple beam.
Are you talking about me touching my daughter's butt? We're even Steven.
He said knuckle.
It was bad what he said.
So at least acknowledge he went worse.
He gave her the old knuckle sandwich, huh?
I'm glad I wasn't here for that. Whatever was going on. I was rechecking Ron into the building.
I was being sort of careful. He went all in, and then this motherfucker looks at me like I'm the monster.
Well, you are. There's a monster
But
in a
he
box.
should have been the monster on that one.
Now I'm adorable when I say stuff. Barbara loved me.
She was all right.
Barbara's great. Barbara's
great.
been putting up with our shit for his forever, 60 years. And
Yeah.
then I met her 30 years ago, and then when Steve was alive, and she would be in town, and because when she does travel around, if she gets on a whim, she'll like, "Are you working with Vic? Are you working with Alex? I'll just come to say hey to them." And
Right.
and she's always on the bus hanging, and she's not an early go to bed person. She's not an old lady go to bed at 10 o'clock. She'll sit there till
She looked great.
Oh, yeah.
She's 83 years old.
Running
I know I
with
was
82,
pushing
82.
82, almost 83. I was pushing it a little bit, but I really wanted to get into like old people doing fucking
She admitted it.
edibles.
She admitted it.
But then it was obvious. Ron was like, "All right, let's shut this down a little bit.
Yeah.
Let's shut it down a little bit, boys."
I want the blueberries.
They
But I
are
was-
good.
Chocolate
They're
colored
good. They're
blueberries.
totally delicious.
But I think that every old person should do that.
Yes. It
Without
should
a
be.
fucking doubt.
Yeah.
I've had more good stories about this where, upon suggestion, all my friends, grandparents, older parents, it's running 95%. Oh my God, thank you.
Right.
I can put these fucking shitty things down from the doctor that cost me $20 a head.
Yeah.
And only low number has come back. They can't get past the pot part.
Right.
The age thing is, this is illegal. No, it's not. This is legal now and came from a legal place. Look,
Right.
it's got packaging.
Right.
It's got a
Right.
tax stamp on it.
Yeah.
It's
my mother
okay.
wouldn't like anything illegal.
Yeah,
in here.
they still can't believe that they know they can read the news and know it's legal, but it's maybe if I took them to my mom because she's got bad arthritis, it'd be perfect. She would say this is not legal here. I go, where I got it is, yeah, but you bringing it here is not.
Right.
Then I'd be getting the mom lecture about crossing state lines.
Right.
Not
Has
worth
she ever
it.
gotten high? Your mom?
Would not consider it.
No.
Would think it's really, really bad.
But does she drink?
She'll drink them. She drinks, not really.
Nothing crazy.
No, if I'm in town and we go to the Mexican restaurant, we both have a couple of margaritas.
Okay.
So that's her favorite thing. But she doesn't keep a wine in the refrigerator. Anymore.
Right. Okay. Gotcha. A box of wine or
Nothing
like that.
zero.
Yes, Carl.
It's already happening. My buddy, obviously I can't say his name, but he's a very good drug dealer to all the old folks' homes.
Well, that's great.
Yeah.
Good.
And he loves it. He goes in there 2 PM.
Is he cleaning up?
He's making
Crushing it?
hundreds of thousands.
No.
Yes.
I
They're
believe
very organized.
Could you walk us through it a little bit?
Sure. All right, so this is how it-
keep
this-
it careful for him.
This is how it happens. So he has a job there as a physical therapist, whatever assistant.
Right.
Which you could literally be the fucking Unabomber and get this job. No, nobody.
He's got access to these
He
places.
has access.
Gotcha.
Right? So what happens is he starts with one person. These old people are very organized.
Yeah.
And in a week, everybody knows everything and nobody rats out.
No.
Nobody rats. Nobody rats. There's things I've learned. Those old people don't rat out anybody, and they hate their families when they come and visit. It's like, here comes these pieces of shit to bust my balls.
Yeah. Can we get some of these people to work here? Please.
Yeah,
Please.
That's funny.
I want to work in a rat-free zone.
He said he first started
Yeah.
with a couple edibles here and there, and Viagra, tons and tons.
Yeah,
and tons
that's a
of
known
Viagra.
one. Yeah.
Right? They don't like the Cialis. They don't want to because they're old, so they don't want to have a boner all fucking day.
Right.
They just want 100 milligram blue bombs.
Right
You know
there.
what I mean?
And they
Pop
all
that
got,
blue.
that's how much you want a fucking erection.
Yeah.
Because they're in an old age home with obviously bad hearts, and they're taking that fucking chance.
Yeah, fine.
Yes.
They don't care if they
no,
die.
I understand. I know.
What a way
I
to go.
understand.
If you ain't willing to die for that pussy, you ain't really want it.
That's right.
So then what happens
Shows
is
your level of commitment.
once you open the door to the
Somebody's phone's ringing. Is all I'm
That's
saying.
Opie.
Sorry.
That's Opie's phone.
Okay.
Dude, I'm wheeling and dealing for
Oh,
us.
God.
I'm wheeling and fucking dealing.
He's closing deals over there.
That's right.
Closing them deals. He got plans.
No, he's trying to fix his bank fuck up.
I
He's
got
like,
it
had nothing to do with us.
He's like, I'm hustling. He's on the phone with Provident Bank.
Exactly. He admitted earlier that
You said I was getting a toaster.
I thought you shut that down already. Did you take care of that?
What happened?
The check there, whatever.
No, I'm fucked. I should have truly left the show.
No, he can't leave.
He's
Send the intern to go sign that shit. They don't know who Opie is, motherfucker. You and your white man trust.
It's for fucking real estate taxes.
Then have some the intern
What an
go
idiot.
sign it.
I didn't fucking sign it.
It's at the bank. Who cares?
No, he said to stop by tomorrow. He'll be
Oh, okay.
Bankers
I just want it
look,
done.
Are you trying to tell me that
is.
bankers are not known for their willingness to adjust and work
Yeah, of
with you
course.
Yeah,
and
they'll
be
fucking-
great people? They're
they'll
known.
smudge.
Flexibility. Bankers are known for that. It's the backbone of the banking industry.
It makes them convenient, TD.
Right. Was that it with the drug dealing?
Yeah, the guy's doing great, and all they do is fuck all day. STDs all over the place.
Oh, yeah, I forgot
heard that over the years.
But yeah, there's dirty skanks and old people just like everybody else.
They're human too, right?
Yeah, you've always been a skank. A skank is a skank. You can't watch that off. You're a whore. You're a whore.
But she's a grandmother.
It don't matter. Grandmothers are whores. It doesn't matter. So
How you think they got became grandmothers?
It's gonna be
Ain't no virgins grandmothers.
keeping that
nigga.
shit open 24/7.
Right. Mark in San Diego, I just got some number one.
Oh, so he's going to
Ron would like to hear that. I don't know if we have time for your call.
That's amazing.
I want to give Carl shit. Why? And then we got Stephanie. Her mom is hooked on edibles. We got to take that call
really
too.
get
Hell yeah.
Tim in Iowa, go ahead.
Carl, Sherrod, I love you guys. Is Vic there today?
Yeah.
Thanks, here.
Okay, sorry. Vic, I love you. I just woke up. I usually listen to the replay. I just woke up because I drive nights, but I had to call in and give Carl shit today.
Okay.
Yesterday, he said, I like to look my food in the eye before I eat it,
Yeah.
kill it and eat it.
Right.
Yeah.
Unless it's a bunny rabbit.
Let me tell you something. I'll tell you, that's my...
He's right. I forgot about that. Nice memory there, Mr. Man from Iowa.
That's right.
It truly, I can't kill him.
It broke you down.
I can't kill
It's the
fucking
only
bunnies.
one. It's the
Those
only
little
one.
eyes.
It's kryptonite.
That's the only animal you think, though, more or less?
I'll kill something for
Because
no
the eyes are
fucking
all
reason.
big looking at you. You going to squeeze the life out of that?
You know what? It's not the eyes.
The nose.
It's when you hold them, they move closer to you, like almost like the trusting thing. And they're so
That's easy to kill.
And then they look up at you, and he's like, "Your life is in your hands." You know what I mean? Like, he's like, "All right, what are you doing? What are we doing?" And you're like, "I can't kill you. You want to be boys." You know what I mean?
Not good.
If that was a person that size,
People
I'd
are really
fucking
paying
cut it in
attention
half.
to this show now.
Huh?
People are really paying attention to the show.
Yeah, they remember shit. I respect
can't
that.
kill fucking bunnies. I don't know why.
He works at night and he stood up. He stayed up today just to call you on your fucking bullshit. I respect that.
Thank you, Tim. I got to go to Stephanie. Her mom is hooked on edibles. Stephanie, Oklahoma City.
Hi, how are you?
We're good.
Hi. So my mom, basically, like, I got edibles because I actually had postpartum depression. So it really, really helped me better than taking any other fucking prescription drug.
I believe it.
And my mom has, like, heart problems. She can't sleep. She gets all these different problems. I go, Mom, you should really try this. She talked to her doctor. I gave her stuff. She uses it for sleeping now. She uses it for anxiety. She also uses, like, the salve that's the CBD THC for her hands. And she uses it for my dad, and they have, like, patches. But they love it. And the funniest thing was
Miracle
that she got a free brownie. Yeah, no, she got a free brownie, ate the whole fucking thing, and, like, called me the next day telling me how she was tripping in the bedroom and like how everything was dancing, and I was just laughing so hard.
That
I'm
is
like,
amazing.
my mom is tripping out.
I think that's a great thing. Let mommy live.
No, she did. She made the mistake and ate the whole thing. That's why. And still,
mistake.
She wasn't
I call
complaining.
that a Friday night.
That's what I'm saying. She wasn't complaining.
Oh man, our parents have lived their lives.
That's great,
Let
man.
them fucking
No, that's
dip.
amazing.
I'm into some of this shit now.
Instead of Vicodin, instead of Valium, instead
you could do both.
Did your mother call you? Yeah, you can do both.
Why limit yourself?
Why do that? Why put yourself in a box?
Have a buffet.
Yeah.
What strain was it? Do you know what strain it was?
For her, she likes hybrids
Yeah.
and she likes indicas.
Yeah.
Because indicas really help her go to sleep. Well, I'm a sativa person because I need my brain to stop working because I think too much.
Yeah, me too.
So when they actually just came out to visit and they drove, so I got a nice care package last week.
Nice.
All right.
And they have the cream for the hands. What they have?
What is that?
Yeah, so Synergy is the brand that makes the best one that we've found so far. So we tried a bunch of different ones,
Right.
and it's a combination of CBD and THC. And so she's got really bad arthritis in her hands, and she uses that stuff and she loves it.
Yeah,
and then my dad has. They also have it's great on her shoulders, and then they have these patches for pain because my dad needs his knee replaced, and my dad is like ex-military. He's going to be 75. He's never done a drug in his life. He's only drank so much.
Right.
So he didn't want to put it on him at all. So my mom finally broke him down, and he is obsessed with the creams and stuff like that. Right. And they got these patches that they work for 96 hours. Put that shit wherever it hurts, and it'll just keep on working for 96 hours.
Wow.
That's
I need
amazing.
all that shit.
That's amazing.
That's amazing.
Yeah, because if he needs a knee replacement, he's probably got bone on bone, no cartilage.
Yeah.
So for him,
At 75?
for it to be giving him that kind of relief, that's fantastic.
No, it's amazing, and you wonder why Big Pharmacy is so against it. Like now I'm in Oklahoma City, and I'm working with other people, so they're trying to pass it next year. And Big Pharmacy's so against it because they realize how much money they're going to lose.
Yeah, exactly.
They gotta get smart and
They're going to be
invest.
completely for it when they figure it all out, and certainly the government as well.
It's all
As soon as
push,
they get-
push, push, and then they get in, and then it's like,
Well, as soon as they
okay.
figure out they're going to get a nice taste, and then you watch how they'll open the doors to all this shit.
Wow.
That's how that works.
They're
They don't
going
give
to
a
figure
fuck
out a way
about
to
us.
capitalize on it themselves.
Yeah,
That's
of
all.
course.
They're
Right.
making
We
money
know
for
that.
themselves. That's all
They
they
got to
care
find
about.
a way to monetize it.
Right. All right, Stephanie.
Yeah.
Good call, man.
Thank
Great
you.
call, Steph.
Yeah,
Thanks,
right
Steph.
on. Thank you. We're going to move on to, Scott in North Carolina. Scott, go ahead.
Yeah, baby.
Good Lord.
Believe that, baby.
Oh, you guys missed out the best fucking T-shirt of the year, and nobody picked up on it.
What is it?
What is it?
I love the way you say "fuck."
I love the way you say
Coming
that.
soon to OpieRadio.com.
That would probably that
I
might
mean,
go to
come
the
on,
tater
you
can.
got. I mean, Ron White endorsed.
Yes, we got it.
That's
We're
probably
on it.
that'll end up on his merch table. Probably.
It'll be dope. Boom,
Well, hey,
Yeah, that's his,
the
man.
21st of September when he's down here at Wilmington, North Carolina. Maybe Vic Hanley could show up and sell some of those T-shirts.
I'll find out.
We'll
I'll
get the
find
team
out.
on it.
They've given me. They sent me an email with the prospective dates, and I'm trying to match up when I'm open and when I can do theirs.
Right.
But you better be open for that date so you can come down here and you can go to that Serpentarium place again.
That's right. I love that place. That's where.
Well, you better hurry up because it's probably going to close.
I know. I knew that. Did
Yeah.
you see something got out of the Serpentarium?
What? What got out?
No. Something got out of it. The bullet out of his wife's gun into his fucking head.
Yeah. The lady killed the husband. Sorry, he lives upstairs. My bad.
Whoa.
No, not anymore.
Sorry, there was murder.
He's living all the way upstairs now.
There was murder at the Serpentarium.
In the sky.
Sorry, I got it wrong. There was murder at the Serpentarium.
All right.
Wow.
Yeah, so print them T-shirts and Vic, get your sweet little ass down here in
thank you,
September,
Scott.
all right? Because do it up, brother.
Yes.
All right, Scott. We got a breastfeeding story. Mom busted for breastfeeding while drunk during bar party.
Baby got to eat.
Why is that
Baby
bad?
got to eat. A mom and dad from Alabama.
Oh, where about
Alabama.
Alabama City?
Cradle of civilization.
Let me see if I can find a city. Were arrested after allegedly taking their infant daughter to party at an Indiana bar, as witnesses said.
Another gem of a
The
place.
mother drank and smoked while breastfeeding her child.
What's wrong with that?
That's
the
in the
South.
That's in the movie Sweet Home Alabama.
But what is she doing wrong?
That's a baby shower in the South.
Neglect. Something about neglect and
Where's the neglect?
endangering.
Plus, it's
the kid's from
public
Alabama.
intoxication.
The kid's going to be doing it in a fucking 6 months anyway.
Her breath alcohol content at the time of her arrest was 0.19.
That's some tangy titty milk.
It is.
Oh, they'll get you there.
That kid was drinking daiquiris.
That baby.
That kid was drinking milk to the daiquiri.
Well.
White Russians.
Nice. That's the joke. That's the joke.
I got it, baby.
He goes,
I got it, baby.
Maybe since it comes from you, the joke should be Black Russian.
Well, the mother sure was waiting.
Okay, maybe. Yeah.
There she is.
She could have had some.
What's a Black Russian? A free white Russian?
That's a Jew Russian. That's an asylum Jew.
Oh my God! I'm out.
I'm missing the best part of the story.
What?
I almost stopped. A witness at the bar told the officer that she had been offering sex to individuals who would go inside the establishment and get her a beer.
She called it a tufa.
The witness also told police that he had watched her drink while simultaneously breastfeeding.
Let's see our whole
Other
face,
witnesses
please. What are we
told
trying to
police
protect?
that she had previously chained the stroller with the baby still in it to a post outside the bar and went inside to buy a drink.
She chained the baby up to a post?
Where it wouldn't roll
No,
away.
she chained the stroller thinking the baby would be safe that way.
Yeah.
Like it's a bike?
Yeah.
And the baby's sitting in there?
Yeah.
Come on, man. Come on. This some white. She's a lot lizard, this bitch.
This happened in Indiana, but they're just from Alabama.
And who's the dude?
That's her husband.
He was there too?
A mom and dad.
Oh, my God, these people. Trump's America.
I love those Indiana casinos.
That's where they were at the casino?
I believe.
Yeah, I think so.
It's cameras everywhere.
But how great is it?
But nobody's watching them. It's
She chained
Indiana.
the stroller, think the baby would be okay in the stroller.
Right.
The baby.
Nobody's gonna
this
take the
poor
baby.
This poor kid. Oh, Lord have mercy. And this story will never go away in this kid's life.
No.
So whenever the mom be like, do your homework, you're like, oh, do my homework?
Yeah,
This kid is, let me tell you guys, mark my words, this kid is destined to make his own news.
Yes.
Yeah. Double homicide.
Yeah.
Killing his parents.
You got a murder on the way, boys.
Let's go back to Boston. Nick, go ahead.
Hey, Stephanie doesn't know what the fuck she's talking about. The reason Big Pharma is
go
not
ahead.
involved is because pot is a Schedule I substance, and federally it's illegal.
Yeah, that's they need to get it off of that. They just need to get off of schedule. They need to get way off of that
So
for years.
they cannot fuck with that because then that would be putting an illegal thing in their legal business.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah,
and they can't do medical trials on it because it is Schedule I.
For the same reason.
It should have never been on that list. It should have never been on Schedule I.
Just
Should
a
have never been on
technicality.
that. That shit was done by fucking racism
The
and.
dude has the answer to the question.
No, you did. You're absolutely right, Nick.
Yeah.
How's everything else, Nick? Everything else is good?
I'm good. Thanks for asking.
No doubt, brother. We all we got, brother. No doubt. I worry about you, Nick. You my brother, brother.
Show,
You ain't
guys.
heavy.
Thanks, man.
You ain't heavy. You my
guys are
brother.
fucking crushing it.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you.
It's awesome.
I appreciate that, Nick. Just got a little email update on Boston.
What? On the show?
Yeah, we're trying to figure it out.
Yeah, let's figure it. What's
Changing
going
the
on?
date.
I got to talk today.
Got an alternate date?
More or less.
Give me the alternate date.
Let's try to
more or
lock
less.
this down tonight.
Well, we got to make sure we got guys too.
We got guys.
We got
You
guys.
got
guys.
You got guys for the date, even if I'm not available.
Money,
It's
we got
gonna be that
guys.
date.
I know Benson wants
Possibly.
in.
We got guys.
Mark
Yeah,
Norman.
You could fill the show.
I got guys.
I'm sure we get Rich Voss.
It won't
I got
be as
guys.
Good. It won't be as good
Bobby
without
Kelly.
me.
We
It
got
will not be
guys.
as good.
I know.
Billy Burr. We got guys.
Bill Burr.
Let's just lock it down. Can we?
We got Ron White. He said today on his way out that he would be doing our Boston
We got guys.
Right.
date.
Brian Regan.
Brian Regan.
We got guys.
Lou Black. I'm just going to throw in everybody.
We got guys. Big Poppy.
Right, David Ortiz is going to host. He's doing a cameo. We're going to do some sketch. We're going to recreate the 03
Larry
series.
Bird's doing a quick 5.
Larry Bird's doing 5. I thought he said 7. He told me he's going to do 7. Because he's going to do 10, and then Magic's coming in, and he's going to do 7. Then he's bringing Magic out for 3.
New Edition's doing something.
That's true.
Everybody.
I better book the
And then
fourth
Bell
season.
DeVoe.
Bell Bill DeVoe's going to do a quick set.
If this is true, I'm booking the 4 seasons today because that hotel's going to be busy with all these celebrities.
Let's go to Kristen in Colorado. Kristen.
Hey guys, I love the show. Love it, love it.
Thank you.
I just wanted to reiterate what one of the callers said about her mom being addicted. This weekend, I got all my straight edge family and sold them. I brought some propaganda to Father's Day. I took all my straight edge people to a medicinal marijuana shop. We got my stepfather who has bone cancer and is 83. CBD oil.
Nice.
He's getting rid of those shitty opiates.
Nice.
And it was very interesting to take my straight edge family. They're asking all kinds of questions, and I was like, "Come on, y'all! You do not know how to do a drug deal. Like, let's get this taken care of. But
Lock it down.
I love the show. Everybody with that CBD, it's got minimal THC, but it'll help everybody with all their pain.
Yeah.
So keep up the great work and love the show.
Thank you.
Thank you, man. Thanks, appreciate it.
It's nice.
That's cool.
All right. Have a good one.
Thanks.
All right, you take care. You hear me?
When you get the 81
All right. We'll do, Sherrod.
I want straight fucking black tar.
One-on-one with everybody.
Black tar heroin when I turn 80.
One-on-one. Ron said he was going to shoot it right in his retina. That was goddamn hilarious. He was funny. The fiddler's fuck killed me. I'm glad we were doing. I'm glad we were doing Facebook Live because he stands on stage. He sometimes don't take the mic out of the stand. It's not like he prances around on stage crazy.
Right.
And that's as physical as you're going to see him when he was acting out fiddler's fuck. Fiddler's fuck. It was so good.
Funny dude. Yeah. Once again, I want to thank Ron White. That was awesome.
And Miss Barbara.
And Miss Barbara.
2 days in a row.
Yeah. I think we could start wrapping up.
What do you mean start wrapping up?
Look at the time.
Let's do another hour. Oh, who cares?
That's what we used to do in the old days.
Bring Nick DiPaolo in here. We all do it together. I'm tired of my white friends fighting.
Lewis have a question. Right?
Yeah, go ahead, Lewis.
Is there any chance, because I'm friends with a few porn stars, friends with a few models, can we get together and do some sort of photo shoot for the Opie shirts? Jazz it up.
What do you mean? You want naked women on
I want
shirts?
naked, yeah. You know, want to do a photo shoot with these models.
Out.
Yeah, that's not.
Can we somehow figure that out?
Can I jump in here?
I see no reason why not.
Go ahead, Carl.
Yes. What the fuck is your problem? You know porno stars and shit? Now you're going to bring it up for a T-shirt?
Opie's T-shirts,
We should have had this conversation in private months ago.
Yeah, we
You're on double secret bitch probation.
He's getting married. He's getting married.
But we ain't all getting married, motherfucker.
I'm already married.
I just want to sell Jazz It Up shirts and shirts.
Yeah,
That's it.
Yeah, he's right.
You want to do you, I want to do me.
No, he's right.
How many days you got left? Like 10?
I got the rehearsal dinner is a week from tonight.
Boo! Rehearsal dinner a week from tonight. Oh, nice.
So
the 29th is the rehearsal dinner.
Yep. The wedding is the 30th.
The 30th.
The 30th. That's Tom's birthday.
Lewis
and Tyson's birthday. Mike Tyson's birthday.
8 days away there for Lewis.
Where's the rehearsal dinner? Can we say?
No,
don't say it on the thing. No.
It's nowhere here in New York.
Somewhere
City.
in Jersey.
I was going to say it's nowhere. That's what I was trying to find out. I didn't. I wouldn't know. The Elks Lodge.
Right.
He told me.
Matawan.
Unfortunately, I know about it because I had to help him fit up the food, and it's going to be at Dave and Buster's.
You get free tickets when you get your meal.
I didn't forget about your little bachelor party there, Nintendo.
The cake could be next to the Miss Pac-Man machines.
Yeah.
If you find Miss Pac-Man, that's what the cake is.
You get 100 at foosball, you get a free engagement ring.
Well, that's it.
The fuck.
Get some plugs in, boys.
Yeah.
I got to do the podcast real fast. It's another good one. Go to all the usual places for the Opie Radio podcast. Who do we got this week, Paul? I don't have the sheet in front of me.
You got E-Rock tagging the old Airband footage.
Yeah, your Airband.
My Airband story.
2013 and 2017.
He combined them.
Oh, and then turning you guys on to the fucking sunfish video.
What the fuck is that, Jay?
And you were talking about all sorts of fish and Hawaii and all that.
Yeah.
It's really interesting and funny as well.
It's a cool day.
Opie Radio podcast, iTunes, all the usual places. Go.
I'll be in town this weekend. I'll be in town at the Skank Fest. Check out Skank Fest. You know, that's Big J in them things. So I'm going to do a couple of those shows. I'll be at Stand Up New York on Saturday doing 2 shows, and I'll be doing Friday. I'll be at the Stand New York. Check it out.
I'm at Gotham all weekend with Theo Vaughn.
And I want to thank Carl for bringing the sandwiches from Marie's Italian Specialties in Chatham, New Jersey.
Get the tuna. Get the tuna.
Oh, so good.
That tuna's good, right?
Fucking delicious.
The best tuna sandwich in New Jersey.
Italian tuna.
And Sabor Chef on Instagram. And thank you to the fan that sent the plant for my hallway office.
Oh, nice.
Spruced it up nice.
Real nice over there.
Real nice.
Live Race Wars in August. Don't forget
about that life.
Comedy Cellar in New York.
And thanks to the guys for hustling like motherfuckers today, especially Chris, who ran to try to find more tequila.
Yes.
Came back empty-handed, but it wasn't his fault.
But he's going home with 5 sandwiches.
There you go. From Marie's.
There you go.
Enjoy. From Marie's, baby.